butter toast.
So this is going to be take 3 of me actually streaming and note-taking this session.
Do it.
The first one, obviously, wasn't streaming at all. Second one, my computer decided to die completely. So I'll try to mash it on up into one single bit for the VOD / YouTube. But we'll just kind of pick back up as if my... Am I going robotic?
Yeah, a little bit.
There is some mild robo disco.
Damn
happening.
You seem to be fine now, though. The second we point it out, it goes away.
Yeah.
That's how it works. It's a
Alright.
curse. Law.
Well, Argus, I'm
Point it
going to
out.
need you like every 5 minutes to just be like, oh, robot, so that my internet decides to work out of spite.
Just everybody think about
I'm going to scream robot while you are talking.
There we go. Fantastic.
All right. So
Absolutely
where did you last hear what I said?
I think the last thing I was here for was you going, so I need to ask Corn about that.
Okay, so I had also asked if Hans people would know anything.
Yes, okay, I do technically remember that, and then you were going to call them, and that's when literally everything on my computer froze.
Yeah.
Died.
Which feels like maybe my computer trying to protect me from myself and my lack of world building, but continue.
So I would like to, before I go talk to Corn, as I'm sitting there at the table with the book open, I would like to call Con.
Okay. I've already forgotten the guy's name.
Oh God. Hold on.
Anthony.
Ervin?
No.
I feel like it's close, but it's not correct.
Yeah, it is Erevan.
Okay. Con's boss.
Or it's Avon? Because I phonetically spelled it, and then you gave me the actual spelling. Let's just call it Erevan Wildheart. Go with that.
Sure. Yeah, he's the one who answers again. And he's like, hello, Duchess.
Hi. Any updates?
Still sleeping, but the healers are optimistic.
Okay, cool. Do you have any kind of access to a library by chance? Like maybe a personal library of your order?
We have some tomes. I don't know if I'd call it a library. We operate fairly near to the Shrine of Avelios, and so typically if there's something we need to know, we ask the druids who are there rather than look ourselves.
Cool. Are you somewhere that's alone? Can anybody else hear this conversation right now?
You can speak freely.
Okay. I need to know if you have any books on the hunt.
Are you talking about the event, or are you looking to learn more about Roland?
Yes, capital H, the hunt, with gods and entities and.
So I will tell you what most of us already know, and I'm sure there's more information that can be found in the correct books, but the hunt is something that has had its meaning changed throughout the ages. Long ago, it used to be kind of a purging of the mortal races by the beasts of this world.
Ooh, wait, back up. You say beasts?
Correct. Beasts, monsters, aberrations.
Would there in that version of the hunt have been something called a beast master?
Well, whoever called the hunt, there was. Oh god, I actually have this in my notes, but I'm
I feel like
bad.
I should apologize in advance, Philip. You have given me a bone, and I'm going to continue to chase that because that is literally the kind of player I am. I will chase any and everything.
Oh,
Full
it
building.
is. Oh, god damn it.
Nom 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 nom.
Nom, 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 nom.
I was
Doggo.
like, why can I not find my Pantheon? It's because I had my player vault open and not my DM vault. I
Ah,
was
that
like,
one
I
makes
don't need
sense.
to know about Alar.
I do.
I am him.
Settle down. Cool off.
Okay.
Love
So,
him. Shut up.
I fulfilled my
I
duty.
am God.
blah, blah, blah. There we go.
Hopefully that keeps the roboting at bay.
It will come
Yes.
back.
So,
It always comes back.
I cannot wait to move and hopefully have someone besides Spectrum be in charge of my internet. Anyways, he is going to tell you that at the time when the hunt was kind of this kind of bordering cataclysmic event on the mortal races where just beasts and dragons and monstrosities and aberrations would just kind of roam the land undeterred and just be like wiping out whole towns of people. What you are maybe asking about as far as a Beastmaster would be the occupant of the Throne of Beasts, which is Azran, who was one of the Elder Gods.
Azran?
Yes, and I can type that out in
Please.
chat,
Oh dear.
but it is Azran.
I don't like that.
Well, there could be different.
Where's the apostrophe?
How many of them are there?
I was just about to propose an alternate spelling. With that, I remembered I hate the apostrophes too. So, yo.
The devil's commas. Travis loves them so
Yeah.
much.
Right.
Feel like it would be between the Z and the R.
Did you end up putting
Yeah.
a devil's comma in Fraham the other day?
Yeah,
Fraham.
between
I
like the
did.
two H's, right?
Between the two H's,
fucking
like a
Between
mo-
the two H's, like a madman.
Yeah.
It genuinely helped me say it correctly.
Okay. And in any of the other, so that's that one. So what about the other versions of the Wild Hunt? Does it stay the same, or does he go through a bit of an evolution?
So, what is now known as the hunt in kind of current times, and what you all are kind of participating in, is something that the orders of blood hunters typically call, as disciples of Roland, as a way to kind of cull the growing number of just roaming beasts, monstrosities, aberrations kind of thing. Because occasionally, the number of just kind of wandering, dangerous things grows to a level that, like, a new hunt is called. And so that is what most people, and definitely Everin, would consider as the hunt today.
Right. So, in the evolution of the hunt, did Azran ever get usurped, or did he just kind of fall out of the mind? Did he just disappear at some point, or is this something I need to go find something else for?
So he's going to tell you that obviously, if you find a book with more detail, it might tell you something differently. What he has heard which is just, kind of a legend everyone kind of knows a little bit of, is that during the war that saw a lot of the draconic gods kind of toppled, displaced, or outright killed, Azran kind of disappeared from knowledge.
Just
And
abruptly?
as far as like everyone knows, the Throne of Beasts kind of currently sits unoccupied, and that the hunt is now handled at the realm level through Roland. And so the Throne of Beasts is just kind of out there for the taking, but it is currently empty.
And Azron, just as far as you know, just abruptly disappeared. This wasn't a gradual disappearance, this was just a disappeared.
Correct.
Ooh, okay. Currently open. Okay. I will thank him. Let him know to call me if there's anything else, and to ask him to please not tell anybody of this. This is a personal thing. I am looking into some other things right now for some other stuff. I'm sure he knows what'll happen. I'm sure he does.
I've
So
never
I'm gonna thank
considered
him.
myself super talkative, so.
Thank you, and I'll hang up and I'll go find Corin.
All right.
Also, is there anything else in these books that I should be aware of, or did I get more info from Everin about things?
I would say you'd probably get a lot of the same info. What he
Okay.
knows has kind of been kind of like an oral history passed down, and maybe
Right.
some of it's also passed down from someone having read the actual written history.
Okay.
But it's that same kind of overview level of detail
Okay.
from that you would have gotten from this kind of book on the Elder Gods. You might have, through this book, if you decide to read it, you might get more insight on some of the Elder Gods' relationships with each other. And again, this is written by not them, so
Right.
obviously everything grain of salt. But
Yeah.
that's kind of the level of information you get from this book is what you got from Everin. And then if you want actual more detail, yeah,
I need to go to Corin.
you'd want to get someone who has like they've got a direct connection to Roland, who for all intents and purposes is has taken over the purview of Azra.
Okay. I would like to read through the book, and you don't have to give me info about it today because I'm still looking at this stuff. But I would like to go to Corin after with the book. I will keep the book in the library, just kind of quote unquote checked out. I'm keeping it in the library, but I'm checking it out so that nobody else can look at it right now.
Sounds good. Yep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go find Corin. And I'm going to basically ask if we can talk in a distant corner of the library, kind of away from prying ears.
Sure, yeah, lead the way.
Yeah, cool. Go right back to the table because I assume that was away from prying ears. Actually, you know what? No, fuck it. Corin, we're gonna go to a safe house. Follow me.
Oh,
I have questions.
Sure, yeah, lead the way.
I take him to one of just the closer
Grab
safe
my
house.
Bellini off the counter.
I'm an idiot.
I've been mishearing it as corn this entire time.
I hate that, but I respect your dedication to that horrible name.
stop wiping your nose down my arm. Jesus Christ.
Jesus can't help you now.
So,
I wish he would.
right. So I gather my notes. I gather my notes, and I bring them with me. And I go to the closest safe house that does not have the bag, and I bring Corin.
Great.
So, do you need the library by chance at your temple or
Sorry, what?
priest or the library? that of your order by chance?
Well, yes and no. Not here in the city, but
That's fine.
that you would want you want like the Blood Hunter library.
Yeah.
That would be the Order of the Mutant. They handle mutagens and alchemical solutions, and they also do a lot of lore and history.
Okay. Do you know anybody there?
Yeah, I mean, I don't personally know very many Order of the Mutants because, you know,
Fuck those
I
guys.
don't have
So
very-
you
I'm
would
not-
be able to get a person into that library.
Oh, 100%. We can all walk in there tomorrow.
Cool. Do you have any knowledge of the library? Have you been in that library by chance?
No, God, no, absolutely not.
Damn it. Okay.
Cork's not a big book guy.
He hates
uh,
nerds.
No, I'm the stabby slashy guy, not the book guy.
Right. I'm gonna need you not to panic because I'm gonna tell the rest of the party this. I'd really rather not have multiple people panicking on me without at least one person also
That's
knowing
not going
this.
to be a problem.
So remember my bag?
Yes, not going to forget the bag ever. Actually,
So Riley
It's not a big deal.
may or may not possibly be a Beastmaster of the Hunt.
that's great news. I'd love to hear that.
Except from before the modern hunt.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I may have a name, but I also am hoping that Riley will give me his name at some point.
Yes, I always trust the forthcomingness of strange sentient bags.
Well, I mean, he's been pretty forthcoming so far. I mean, I asked a couple of questions and he gave me Beastmaster of the Hunt, so.
Gordon's awfully calm for this.
I asked him not
He
to
deals with this all
panic.
the time.
You specifically asked him not to panic. That is true.
Robot.
God damn it!
I feel bad when I do that because it sucks when people do it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The good news is, on the recording, you all sound super crisp, and I can only assume
Oh,
I
good.
do too.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
so just on
That was robot-y, but I understood.
it's just on the stream and to you guys that I sound like an idiot.
Oh, good.
So,
Well, that's- at least
next
that
question,
sounds
Lauren.
Yeah.
Are there any very influential families within Hunt that you would know of, or do I still have to go to that library for this shit?
Influential families.
Yeah, for the modern Hunt.
Probably your best bet. We'll absolutely run into Tom and Lackman tonight at the party.
The
We
library?
can always consult with him. He's my mentor, and pretty much the leader of my order.
How do you spell that?
So Tommen, Tommen, Lackman, Lackman,
Lack
In the
Man.
Man.
That is made up, Philip. Taman.
Everything's made up. Oh,
Okay.
I'm robotic.
So we will not be asking him shit because it turns out I can hear things around him. And he does not need to know that I'm looking into him, which is why I do not have him right now.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Not
very
being spied
smart.
on by your bag sounds like a good idea.
Yes. Mostly because I did ask it that if I got too pushy to say fuck off, and I have very politely been given the fuck off. So I am looking into it without him knowing.
That's really precious of you to respect the bag's boundaries. I appreciate that.
It's respecting mine!
Okay, cool.
Bold of you to assume he doesn't know.
It does seem like a fucked up relationship, but they do seem to be getting along very well.
Yeah, they get along
We're getting
fine.
along. Yeah.
as long
They
as
understand
you're
each
not
other.
eating it, it won't kill her.
Yeah,
Exactly, and if I befriend it, I can probably convince it not to kill the party.
that's what friendship
That's
is.
Big.
And
mate.
maybe she
Always-
can help
I've always
him
loved to
grow as a
gamble.
person. You know,
And look, if he really is what's his face?
we got
Azran. If he's really Azran and he's the Beastmaster of the fucking Hunt, then he might be okay with getting into the modern Hunt because apparently, and I'm thinking out loud to Corin right now too, because apparently the throne of Beast is currently sitting empty, and he might like it back.
Oh no.
So
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't love that part specifically.
I don't
But-
either, but it might work out in the long run because if he's dealing with the beasts, then maybe there's, a little bit of leeway for some things. Or would that
I
disrupt
like
the
your-
order?
I like your optimism.
I am trying to be very optimistic because if I think any harder about this, it's existential crisis galore.
Oh.
Excellent.
You have enough of
so
those,
now
it's fine.
now it's unreasonable to just give a bag full of an elder god to someone. Okay, I see.
No, it's
I
not,
see.
it's
I see
not.
where the line
Oh, that's-
is.
I fucking love the bag, thank you. The bag is my best blorbo. The bag is my blorbo.
Yeah.
This is why I'm trying to figure it out, because I really want to know if I have to get rid of him or not, because I like him. And I don't want to get rid of him. As a player, I do not want to get rid of my blorbo. But I like this party, so I'm torn between if I have to get rid of the bag, I will get rid of the bag in defense of the party. Because I like the party. But I also like the bag, so that's why I'm trying so hard to figure it out instead of just getting rid of it, because I really want the bag and the party to get along.
It's like when your friend has a shitty boyfriend.
Well, you should
I'm
get your
aware of
friend
the
to break
irony.
up with them.
Yeah, because I always, there's no
boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be ironic.
Oh, don't hurt me like that. Fucking bitch.
Wait,
Alright.
what?
It's fine.
Don't worry about it.
I'm being
So, yeah.
a fig.
He is. He's gonna get kicked so much.
Okay, get a step
In his own
ladder
house.
and then maybe I'll be scared. Is there anything else anyone would like to do the day
I hate you
of
so
the
much.
party? You love me.
On the way,
I'm your best friend.
back to the library from Duchess's safe house, whose location he will not reveal.
Oh, good, thank you.
I need to go and pick up my party clothes.
Oh, and I need to go pick up the bag again.
Absolutely.
I need to go get Riley again.
I don't want to hold hands. I'm very sorry. Thank you.
She's talking to a cat, guys. Just in case.
Yes. There is a
Need
very
that
small cat
context.
that's like, please.
If she were talking
For a
to
second,
party
I thought she was
member,
talking
I
to
would
me, and
know
I was
that
like, I
you
didn't even
were-
fucking ask.
I
God.
would know that Fig were kidnapped if there were a potential to hold a party member's hand, and she was like, "I don't want to do that." I'd be like, "Okay."
And she turned it down.
Why are you?
To be fair,
Why are you under duress right now? Is,
Yeah.
Is someone
I
holding
have
you?
only offered to hold. I've only offered to hold your hand
Wait,
and
what?
Vice's and maybe Gears's and I think Maliel's hand.
You-
Maybe.
I feel like if you stopped listing,
Now,
you'd
if
have a better
Her
leg. to
tail is
stand
a
on.
totally different story.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was
she'll-
one time.
She'll give the tail up to anyone. We also used to be in a throuple with a warlock. Sorry, cleric.
That is true. Yeah, and we had guest appearances all the time.
Okay,
Yep.
so
So, anyways,
I think everyone
This
has
is
their dress attire. Is
Except-
that,
I'm gonna post
Fender.
mine in the Discord because I can.
Fender's dress attire is armor.
is that
Do you want us to
accurate?
like polish your armor before we go?
I can just use prestidigitation.
You know,
Oh,
maybe,
thank God. That was
Sure.
very awkward.
You've got a bow. You've got a bow tie, and then your bow tie has a bow tie.
there you
That's
go.
that's your fancy outfit.
I was gonna pay a homeless person to wax you down before we go.
I have
Someone-
prestidigitation.
Someone could
I
probably
lied.
paint like some runes on you or something. You have prestidigitation?
I do not have prestidigitation. I mean,
Well, a
I
homeless
could.
person it is then.
I could do it. I could paint,
The
or
homeless person. Yeah, we
What?
said that.
and I'm homeless technically, so
She does have the archon background. Duchess has been
I
mostly housed through her couple of safe houses in the city and trees that she sleeps in next to her tent.
Fenrir will accept no
rafters.
outside help. He can polish himself.
I mean,
What's-
sometimes it's nice to have
where-
somebody to help.
Where's
you.
the fun in that though, man?
The only thing he will need someone to help is his back.
Oh yeah, the very center of the back. That's fair. That's fair. I heard Corin's really good at polishing things.
Settle down.
He's very good at sharpening that blade, which no longer exists.
I'm sure he is.
Wow. Wow.
No, he just has a smaller one now.
You gotta bring that up today.
Of all
Wow.
days,
Yeah.
This the day of the murder.
Disrespect me.
he's dressed to the nines. You're gonna bring up his just bag of glass, his little sandwich
Yes,
baggie
Philip.
of glass.
He looks so good, so we have to belittle him and bring him down a notch. That's
So
the point.
So here's my question: is it better to have it or to not have it at all?
It's
To be
definitely
or
better
not
to
to
have
be.
it.
Yeah, Corin
Yeah.
misses his sword.
It doesn't hurt any less though.
Fenrir is just going to take off his helmet and polish it.
I don't want to hold your hand.
What the fuck?
Lie.
The cat's so
The cat
bad
just
he
wants
wants to hold
attention,
hands.
Fig. Just give it some attention.
I want to take a picture of her for you guys.
That came out of nowhere.
So, I believe...
They aggressively demand your attention. So.
She's wiggling like a small maggot at me.
Wait,
Well,
I
Hang
feel
on.
like that's mean.
She has no brain,
I-
it's fine.
I could have done without that mental image.
Most of us could, yeah.
She's got
Yeah.
raisins for brains, so her head sounds like a maraca if you shake it.
Alright. So, last
Okay.
call for tasks before the party.
Let's get this over with. Let's do
Yes.
it.
It
real
takes me
quick-
time to
real
get ready.
quick- Real quick.
I
the
have to
person I'm
go
gonna
to
be-
the delegate, so I think I split from the rest of you guys.
What
Yeah.
Amir was trying to say something.
Real quick, before my character, before who I'm going to be voicing even shows up, they're going to need a drink for this shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Smart.
If that's not just you, you need a drink before.
There,
Aren't you playing
no,
there
Treasure?
are limited areas where there's food, but there are about 30 servers with trays just walking by with alcohol. So,
I also have my Sprite invisible.
You're actually not allowed to have Sprite if you're working, so
That's not what you piece of shit.
you have to pour that out.
He's like a
Preferably not
dad.
inside.
Quick, pour it out into your armor.
Yeah.
Okay. Technically, they
Sorry,
house rule-
you should have been informed of this when you were recruited, but there's no outside food and alcohol.
Okay, to be fair though, Sprite isn't alcohol, so it still counts.
Then what's the point?
Tastes good.
Technically, Fenrir cannot drink.
That's debatable.
Well, technically, he can drink, but he
How
cannot
dare.
have the effects of any drink.
Hey, look, I'm a weirdo who hates all things involving alcohol and soda, okay? I don't think any of them taste good.
I mean, I don't think alcohol
Are you saying
tastes
them
good, but that's not what I'm here
combined
for.
Or just by themselves?
Like, I just don't like the taste of alcohol, and soda just tastes nasty.
I don't like it being fizzy.
I also don't like the fizziness.
Aren't like all the waters in the across the pond fizzy?
No, we're not that bad. My dad is though. He gets fucking carbonated water. What the fuck is it called? You know what I mean?
Carbonated
the
water.
spicy water that tastes like shit. Yeah,
Sparkling water.
sparkling. That's the one. He gets that because he is a terrible person.
Yeah, we
I
I
like
like sparkling apple cider.
we like
I-
low
I
carb
just-
water over
Ew.
here. Atkins. All right.
No, we like that polluted, uncarbonated water.
Delicious.
And Fenrir, I know that you told me this before we left yesterday, but where did you want to be positioned?
You did not send me that list of routes.
Okay, so you've got the main hall, you've got the dining area plus like sitting room, and then you've got the grand library are the three kind of main areas.
Can I be close to the royalty?
That will be the throne room, yes. So we're going to go ahead and add the characters to this, and Fenrir. Let's go ahead and
If there's any sort of like formal decoration, like with suits of armor or anything else like that, Fenrir will stand absolutely still and assume that position.
so I'm going to.
And also, the sprite will be invisible above the throne.
I'll be flitting around doing,
Mate.
server things. You'll get a lot more than one tray served out of me, mostly because I'm now flitting around trying to listen for shit.
I was out and about in town today. Was the magic shop back open yet?
Do you mean the magic shop or the potion shop?
Undeniable chemistry, the potion shop.
The potion shop, no. Also, why won't this let me start an encounter?
Maybe because there's
Travis.
94 people in it.
Travis, help me
He's not
figure.
here.
He came up here to steal water, and he's
I'm
coming.
back. I have drink now. What?
How do I make Shard not hate me?
Oh man, I
You
don't.
have to talk to it nice.
What are you doing?
I'm clicking on my encounter, but instead it just says center, huddle monsters. It doesn't say start encounter.
Do you have the select tool up?
Maybe. He got really quiet.
Yeah, I definitely
I think
did.
we might have found the problem.
I want to reiterate.
I
don't fucking
missed.
bitch.
I missed
Oh,
on
shit.
Twitch. I missed his reaction when you asked that. Shit.
It was.
Okay, clip it.
On.
It was just me going, what? Duchess, you're
Maybe we
going to
should put
be
that drink
invisible for a little bit. You're probably going to start out in the kitchen area.
Okay.
The rest
And I would
of
like to
you
stealth completely.
will have your entrances.
I will just show up occasionally around people's
those red
conversation. Be like, "Would you like some food?"
There you
What,
go.
And
what the
such
heck was
bullshit.
that?
So,
Did you do my
Fenrir,
accent?
now that you kind of see where the other guards are posted, if you want to put yourself in an area where you think you would most be suited or needed, that is perfectly
Immediately in front of the king.
fine.
No, I'm
Hey,
not.
what's
I'm gonna-
going on? I really like your
It's
economic
it's like
policies.
right here at all times.
No,
We could be a little bit stronger on foreign affairs, though. Am I right?
he wants to be close, but not like too close. So he'll probably be off to the side right here. And the sprite is going to be hovering right here. It'll just look like a suit of armor.
I forgot that I made Travis's Dean like super hot. That's on me.
Okay,
Wait, what?
so what's with the people in red?
Oh, yes. So, you've definitely seen one of them. You've seen two of them before.
People in red?
Yeah. That is Tommen and his younger brother Xandar Lackman, who you know from Corin's Temple and the tournament you all fought in.
Which people? Can you ping them, please?
I cannot, but maybe.
Who's ones?
Thank you.
Oh, the one where Alar is.
Yeah, and
I know that bitch.
Next to Xandar is Alar.
I know that bitch.
Yeah.
Let's see, can I? Here we go. Hopefully this works. And
Found the. He clipped it. He clipped it. Yes.
Yay.
I need to watch it.
Is it me? Is it me when Travis asks if I have the select one?
how about you watch it and find out?
I'll watch it later. I know how to use technology. I work in technology.
That makes it worse for them.
And I get
Don't reveal
really
that.
good marks on my performance reviews, which should terrify everyone about the state of white collar work.
Hey, Philip, I sleep through half my shifts and my productivity is 157%. So I don't think I can say anything against you in this situation.
Yeah, we mostly get judged on our deliverables, so
Yeah,
it's like, some
I'm
days
just
you
waiting
work
for that
4,
nepotism
some
bump.
days you work 10, you have an easy day, and then you make up for it by actually getting your work done, and then you have another easy day.
I love that reaction. The slow
You just
reaction.
watched it, didn't you?
God
I
damn
watched.
it.
Yeah, I had to watch
God
it.
damn it. I'll watch it later.
I think you'll enjoy it.
Right.
It's a good bit. It's a good bit.
So, Fenrir, it looks like you are posted up right behind Giles, who is responsible for basically doing a little once-over of anyone approaching the throne to make sure they don't have, any magic queued up to cast at people.
This guy right here.
Yep. Which you'd maybe also recognize he was the front desk kind of librarian that initially greeted you when you all came to the city.
Oh.
So
I did not remember that.
it's been some time since then. If
Yes. It's been a while.
if since I could,
Hey.
if I had been working on this encounter ever since you guys came to the city, the last 2 weeks of my life would have been so easy. But I didn't do that. I played
You chose the
Diablo.
hard way. You
So-
chose the hard path.
So
that sounds like your own problem, boy.
so yeah, so it was some crunch time here for a little bit.
I can hear your ice.
Well, yeah, I have ice. I'm not a savage.
Speaking of crunch time,
That was very silly, thank you.
So we are going
don't
to, I guess, introduce the party as they arrive. Larazis, you are introduced along with the rest of the High Alden delegation, which includes Alara Windrider, the headmistress of your school, Ivania Moonshimmer, a talented enchantress in the kingdom, and Kaylin Stormrider, who is a kind of arcane ranger who acts as their escort and guide kind of thing. And you have the option to continue moving along with them, or you can do your own thing in the party.
Current point, I'm going to continue moving along with them, and at all times attempt to get in good graces with the headmistress of
Fair
the
enough.
school.
So we're
Lorazis
also
found out she was
going
there and
to
changed his mind immediately about what was
Oh,
important.
yes.
send you off to the dining area. The spread is fantastic, by the way.
Oh, excellent, of course.
Pulled out 0 stops. And then the next people to arrive are announced as Korin Zadira, champion of the Tournament of the Wolf and Lion, and his esteemed guest, Songshen. Do you know your last name?
In character, yes, I think I do now.
So, Songshen Lao.
Yeah.
And you all kind of enter the party. So here is what we're going to do for now is we're going to have everyone roll initiative, and Argus, if you want to roll once, we'll kind of let you be a part of the initiative, but we'll just kind of bounce back and forth between the 2 characters you're playing on your turn.
okay, do I roll separately for them, or
You can just
both
roll
of them?
once and I guess use whoever's decks you want to, just to get, because this isn't going to be like official initiative. It's just going to be for me like tracking who we're going to kind of do. Like, I want to talk to this person. Okay, you're allowed to. Okay, next person. I want to talk to so like just so that we have a little bit of structure in this party full of 100 so people. You got
21.
that, bitch.
Your inactive list must be absurd right
It
now.
is
Because, yeah, we're the only ones with numbers, meaning every other token in here is inactive.
I had to do it. Yeah.
I rolled a d20 and I got a 12.
Okay. So
One of them doesn't have a dex modifier, so I think that one might end up going second.
Did you say one of them?
Yeah, he's running 2.
yeah,
there.
he's
Okay. I was going to say,
controlling
how many
2
fucking
people.
people are you?
Yeah,
Only
he
2.
is.
Okay.
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answers to.
That's fair.
She wants to know the answer to that, though.
That is
To be
so-
fair, I
so
will ask the
nosy.
question anyway.
Speaking as
Oh
me,
my
speaking as you do not want to know how many characters I am.
Oh.
Okay, we're going.
Bill,
to...
I got a 21.
Yes, I
Okay.
set yours, I think. And what's the other one?
$22.
I can't find them. It like auto rolled initiative, so they're no longer like in the order that I added them to the map. There we go.
Oh no.
Okay. All right. So the order is going to be Fenrir, Duchess. It's kind of funny because Roland and Eldrick kind of split the difference because one was a 17 and one was a 6, and you rolled a 12. So we'll probably still have you going last because Songshen was a 15. So it'll go Fenrir, Duchess, Corin, Lorazis, Songshen, and then Argus, your 2 characters.
Okay.
Good.
So-
Corin and I go on the same turn since we're sticking together a lot until we don't.
I feel like this is appropriate now.
I think we can. We're going to let Lorazis leapfrog
Yeah.
you instead of Songshening leapfrogging Lorazis. Songshen leapfrogging.
I
not Songshening.
leapfrog. No.
Yeah, bring him but down to my level instead of raising me up.
I feel like I just got teleported into a truck, and it's like, okay, now start driving to here. And I have no idea where I
Very
am.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just quickly memorize all the lore. I did not record anywhere. And then also make up anything about your characters that you want to because
So,
I created them
apologize.
3 days ago.
There might be some wrong turns taken, is all I'm saying.
That's fine.
When you don't know where you're going, there's no such thing as a wrong turn.
Hey.
Except off a cliff. Off a cliff is
Yeah.
absolutely a wrong turn.
Nope, sometimes
You're in
that's
the
correct.
right place. That is the
That's where
correct.
that's where all of ours end up anyway.
Yeah.
Eh,
If your car can fly, is going off a cliff a bad thing? Who's to
No.
say?
What if your truck can't fly?
well, then you did maybe potentially
We
fuck
did
up.
not. We did
No,
not.
then, I
plan
mean-
for that
But can it
eventuality, man.
swim?
Listen, worst case scenario, you survive. I think we're doing fine.
The tires are running out.
Okay.
About roughly 80% of us have that sweet, sweet Venn diagram sliver of depression meets ADHD, and our humor be dark.
Yeah.
I have the ADHD, but without the I want to die part.
How dare you?
Oh,
He's
my
the
humor is a
outcast.
little
I know.
bit more dark
Oh,
too.
Sir.
I have the depression, but not the ADHD, so we're doing great.
Aww.
I have
Oh,
the
it's like you guys
ADHD
complete
plus
each
the
other.
first responder parents.
I have
Now
the
this is
depression,
so
but I'm also insane. Does that count?
Never,
Yeah,
yeah, that works,
been
that works.
I've never been more offended in my life.
My favorite mental state is psychosis.
You
Alright.
fucking bitch.
So, anyway.
All right, so first to go, it is going to be Fenrir. It's your turn. Now, you
Okay.
do have a limited area you're allowed to patrol, but you are allowed to kind of move around and get. You're not going to be like stopped if you decide to like
Fenrir.
walk here, kind of thing.
That king
gonna
can't be assassinated if you get him first. Go, do it.
I'm going to
I didn't
Tap,
even consider that.
his shoulder, the librarian that I know who is a librarian.
Okay, he's going to kind of look over his shoulder and be like, "Yes, what do you want?"
Who's the man sitting by the king? Quietly as possible.
That is Jonathan Lackman, the former patriarch of the Lackman family. He stepped down roughly a decade ago for his son Galen, who is
Yes, sir.
also here at the party.
Other two on the opposite side.
Well, that would be the king's brother Ulrich and his wife Selena.
To know. I'm going to mentally command my sprite, who is invisible,
Fair enough.
to use her heart sight.
Oh.
Lightly touch the king. The sprite touches a creature and magically knows the creature's current emotional state. If the target fails a DC 10 charisma saving throw, the sprite also knows the creature's alignment.
Okay.
I'm surprised we're touching the king so early. That's not a
Is the
euphemism.
sprite
I can roll
invisible?
charisma.
Look,
Right, is
as
invisible.
long as it's not in the no zone, it should be fine.
Yeah.
So I did roll a 6 on the die. I don't know if he is proficient in charisma saving throws.
Yeah.
Look at me making NPCs. I don't even know what they do. That is an 11 total, so I think he passes.
Ooh.
He does pass, but I still know his current emotional state.
You get nervous the most, and a little bit beneath that, kind of excitement.
Because he likes parties and hates people?
I
could
don't
get
think
on
I
with
have
that.
to disclose that.
No.
How bored are you?
don't have to,
Hired
but-
assassins to assassinate me at my own party for shiggles.
Fingers.
Getting Goku vibes up in this shit.
Yeah,
And
that's
I'm
what
gonna
I'm getting
frame
too.
my grandnephew for it because fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
You're 17. You think you're a man? You're not a man. You're a fucking child.
Okay, for
Well, I'm gonna kick
My
you in the
turn.
dick and throw you on the streets.
Fenrir is going to hold his action for anything.
All right.
But if Corin or Songshin come up to speak to him, he would like
Oh.
to roll an insight.
All right. Fair enough.
Roll insight on who? Us?
Oh, the king.
He wants to know if he likes us.
All right.
Doubt it.
Me and my partner saw you from across the room.
Oh my god, no.
Moving
Jesus
over
Christ.
to Duchess.
Where's Duchess?
Yes.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Gremlin.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Yeah.
No!
Mistakes.
This is bad.
Mistakes.
Oh, this
Where
is
is
bad.
she? Oh,
Where-
Jesus
We'll be
Christ.
back.
I'm looking for the people that we do not want to kill yet.
Oh my god, look at those eyebrows.
Which ones?
These ones.
Where are you pinging?
I am paying.
Oh, no. Isn't
Yeah,
he a
yeah,
dwarf?
Well, that's a dwarven diplomat, yes, and he does have excellent eyebrows.
His
Yes.
beard sucks though.
The guy to his right has fairly good ones too, but they're not quite on the same level.
Who are we
Yeah.
talking about right now? Who's getting pinned?
In the dining room, it's on the left of the screen. If you scroll over, you have to go past the dark place to find the light.
Go to the forbidden zone.
You have to find. You have
You
to go
have-
to the forbidden
You have
zone
to
to
slip
find
into
the fabulous
You have to go
bread.
sideways through the void to get there.
Yeah, there's
I
just
like
a
the- I
sliver
like
of
the other
darkness,
dwarven
but
guys
once you're
better.
through it, it's just sunlight and rainbows.
And meat. Lots of
Da-
meat.
yeah.
Oh boy.
Da, 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 da,
Okay.
da.
So,
So,
I would
Duchess,
like.
you are currently dressed in a maid's outfit as part of this. I
That's
will
fine.
say, because you did decide to bring your bag with you, and I feel like you can easily hide that underneath, like, a maid's
Okay.
dress. Your longbow is probably currently in your bag because of who you're
Okay.
pretending to be. I would say you probably have your wrist blade if you want it, because you could.
I would
hide
definitely
that
like my wrist blade.
up your
Yes.
sleeve.
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna Assassin's Creed this bitch.
So
Let's go.
you're dressed as a maid. You've been given a plate of like deep fried deviled eggs or something, and told to pass
Okay.
it out to some of the guests.
Who do I see out? Actually, first of all, I would like to find, as I'm headed out there, I would like to talk to my bag or to Riley and be like, hey, if you hear anything interesting after the party, if you would be willing, I would like to know.
Oh yeah, I could definitely keep you up to date on anything like that. Yeah.
Thanks, Riley.
I feel like Riley's just stuffing his face right now.
Yeah. It's,
Absolutely. I mean,
He's
I could.
constantly stuffing his face with the amount of bodies she puts in there.
I was gonna say. He probably is just stuffing his face, or he's making something and he's currently holding a tool in his mouth. I can see that happening
yeah.
too.
He's hard at work. He's an inventor.
I like to think he's like
thought he was
Demon
a
Stanley
creator.
Tucci inside his little artisanal kitchen, just
If I ever make a Demon Stanley Tucci, I will railroad you guys. There will be no chance in hell I let you fight Demon Stanley Tucci. You just make drinks with him.
Euphemism.
Yeah, and watch Easy A, or as it is in my world,
I don't think I would be
CR0
able to fight him.
top marks.
So,
No,
So,
you automatically
anyways,
fail your
I
charm
would
save.
now like to actually look at the room and see who the hell the guests
no
are.
Brightwoods. No Brightwoods.
Okay.
No Brightwoods. No Brightwoods. No Brightwoods.
Fingers
They're too
crossed.
important to be in.
You see
They're
me.
too important to be in this room.
So I will say, just without a roll, and we can let you roll to see if you get more details. You
Well, my
see,
passive perception is 20, so
yeah, it wouldn't be a perception check because basically it'd be like history pretty much to see like the person you recognize if you know who they are. But you definitely see pretty much everyone in the room. So you see a
Okay.
decent amount of serving staff. You see what looks to be like a decent amount of guards per each delegate. It looks like there's about 1-to-1 per delegate guest has their own kind of bodyguard associated with them. So there's like 6 dwarven warriors, there's 3 wood elf rangers, there's 3 high elf eldritch knights, and then each table you can see it looks like both elven delegations are sitting at a table, both dwarven delegations are sitting at a table, and then what looks like nobles from the same family, and then one other noble at the last table. And then you also see Marcus and Thoradin in this room as well.
Marcus and Thoradin?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'd like to swing by and just kind of give out food, listen to conversations, see what's going on, be otherwise, not intrusive. And then I would like to completely and utterly stealth and sneak up on Marcus.
God,
Absolutely.
Oh, no.
I'm
Stealth
not even
check
Catholic,
for
but
me.
I just crossed myself.
So do you want me to roll a stealth for this, or do you just want me to call it a day? And
I
He,
would
his Twitch just
love-
went down. You just broke his internet.
I would
Yeah.
love for you to roll stealth for me.
Oh no!
Robot.
God damn.
Robot.
Robot. He's gonna be so mad.
It's okay. The recording's gonna sound so good.
Killing
Yeah.
it. We're dying.
Bleep, blarp.
3, 2,
Ooh.
1.
There we go. It said it reconnected. Am I sound like a real person again?
Yes.
Yeah.
For now.
Alright. Yeah. Roll stealth for me.
Okay.
You need to beat a 13.
Yeah, 13.
Christ, Marcus, get your
Okay.
shit together, dude.
Really?
A passive
I need to be
perception
13.
of
That is my
13 is not
minimum.
terrible.
He's
Yeah,
been
it
drink-
is.
He's
Minus
been
22
drinking.
on Moth.
If you roll a 1, I'll see
I'm
you.
observant.
I
Okay. 14.
thought about giving him
Marcus
observant.
Marcus has been involved in the delicate task of carving all of his
Hey,
roast chicken to look
for shits
like
and giggles, I rolled a 2. So plus 13 is 15.
She's still mad.
So
I still
close.
fucking passed.
So close to seeing you. I saw that he had a wisdom save of +8, and I was like, oh, maybe he has perception as a skill. Nope. He does have insight as a skill, so
I love that for him.
his passive perception is still just a 13, so a 15 is high enough to sneak up on him.
No wonder Shade's always winning.
Shade's always winning because she's hot as hell and she don't give.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I love her. She appears in my dreams.
Oh my god.
In game.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my.
Yeah,
There it is.
Hey, the last person I dreamed about was Sam Reich.
that's fair. It's a good
All
one.
right,
Good
yeah.
choice.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
now
mean,
I like him too much.
He was here the whole time.
Cool.
Yeah, he was.
So I sneak up on Marcus.
Which one is Marcus?
Yeah, I was going to say, I can't remember what he looks like.
Here.
Oh, okay.
Who did?
Thoradin's
Is this-
back.
And I would just like to
This is
offer him an
Thoradin.
hors d'oeuvre.
Thoradin is the leader of the what? The
The
heavies,
brutes,
The
whatever
heavies,
they're.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
heavies.
which I was supposed to be in.
And me.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So many people. I think only Duchess is actually in the correct sub-organization because Songshed and Loraza should both be in the Mage Corps. But that's neither here nor there.
Not those guys.
You offer Marcus one of those little deep fried deviled eggs topped with like a little piece of bacon, and he just kind of
Absolutely came up
absent-mindedly
on his blind spot.
thanks you, and like you notice like Thorin like kicks him in the ankle and is like, "I think you should take a second look, Captain."
Give him the
What an-
finger waggle.
What an
Yeah.
absolute asshole.
Absolutely.
I have a question. Are they riding their dogs at the table and the people like at the top table, or
No, they are sitting in chairs like normal humans.
Alright. Disappointed.
Right. So he does notice me then.
Yes. So Marcus,
So I give him a
after
shit-eating grin and
a
a
second
finger
look,
waggle.
he's gonna grab a second deviled egg and be like, "Just don't cause trouble."
Oh,
What trouble?
he knows.
You
Does
won't
it
even find
cause
the body.
trouble?
I just
She is trouble.
Yeah.
Exactly.
that's all
I am the
I'm
fucking
asking
trouble.
is wait for trouble to happen and react to it. Don't be the trouble. He's gonna take a third
I mean,
deviled egg.
I am the trouble, but you wouldn't know if trouble's me because if you can't find a body, you can't.
If
trace
he
it back
takes
to me,
all the
now
deviled
can you?
eggs, she has to go refill the tray.
Yeah.
It's true.
Don't fill that man with eggs.
He needs
I will
protein.
gently every time if he goes for the fourth deviled egg, I will gently move the tray out of his way.
He
should
needs
offer
to
some.
eat 5,000 calories to maintain muscle mass.
He
Let's
I will
has
meet
gently
him here
move the
by
tray out of
4
his way
weeks
without
when we
him
left.
noticing. If I have to sleight of hand this bitch, I will.
You could also offer them to him.
We left a week before him, but we beat him here by 4 weeks. I'm pretty sure he got lost in the woods. Man needs some protein.
He'll stop at 3. He'll see one of the servers with like a tray of wines and grab a couple. So, you gotta balance it out. You gotta stay hydrated when you're eating.
Yes,
His
with
wine will do that. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not what that does, Philip.
It's mostly water, right? Am I wrong?
Technically, with
suppose.
wine, you are wrong.
You sprinkle a little bit of grapes into some water and it becomes alcohol.
Oh,
No,
let's
that
is not
yeah,
how that
let's
works.
Just not.
You guys don't know anything.
How far into your
Also, is it
was
going to be a wine or is it a
around three?
Chardonnay? Because, like,
Alright. So after I've screwed with Marcus a little bit, I'm going to just gently flit around and listen to a lot of the conversations, see if there's anything interesting going down, especially maybe gently ask some of the maids
Okay.
about like the servants and the maids about, hey, is there anything that's been going on? I haven't been here in a week. Like I'm here just for the party. I got hired in, I don't know, 2 days ago. Like, is there any
What's the
gossip
hot
I should be
goss?
aware of? Or
So, some of the gossip you hear from the other kind of staff is that most of them are kind of new or volunteers. Well, not volunteers, they're getting paid. But most of the normal staff, they weren't let go. They're just kind of all on vacation at the same time. And so most of the staff here tonight are not the regular staff.
okay.
That doesn't
So,
bode well.
No,
That's a
it
bad
doesn't.
choice.
and then
That is worrying.
from the various delegations, you hear like the high elves and wood elves kind of talking with each other about
Do I recognize any of the wood elves?
you actually would. 2 of them you met before when you handed the prince over to them and their third brother. So these are 2 of the triplets that you met at the Shrine of Avelios during your little Madresh mission. And they are on either side of an archdruid named Elaraine Windwhisper, which
I will stay out of sight of them. They don't need to know I'm here.
yeah, I think you've had interactions with the 2 of them. I think you would know of all 3 of them.
Yes.
Because
They don't need to know I'm here.
she's an archdruid and has like a fairly high rank in the King's Council kind of thing. And then they're just kind of having friendly conversation with the high elves, talking about you know, various things going on in each of their kingdoms. And it's much the same on the dwarf table. Some of them are talking about how you know, you should just quit brewing because nothing's ever going to top a Frostbeard ale. They kind of counter with, like, well, we have the best gems and smiths in the land, kind of thing. It's just like basically counter bragging, but all in kind of good fun. And then the last table is a family of humans and kind of a separate noble, and they're talking. And this guy over here is kind of like, well, at least the food is good, but it just feels like they're going to such extents to make it seem like the kingdom is doing well.
Okay. I will, if I see Corin or Songshan, I will flip to them and I'll flip back to Marcus and tell them about the staff thing. That nobody here is of the original staff. And
Whose
then
idea
let
was that?
them.
It was probably a good idea at the time. I think maybe you're being a little judgmental towards it.
I feel like it's a terrible fucking idea, Philip.
Well, maybe if
terrible
you
idea?
know
I'm
that
good
there's
at
going to
those.
be assassins at your party, you don't want your regulars to die. I mean, you're still
okay.
condemning some common people to death, but at least no one you know.
No. The problem
And
is,
you know how hard
if
it
you
is
know,
to train good people these days? Holy
Exactly. Thank you for being on my side.
the problem is, you've gone, ooh, I know there's assassins, so I'm going to get rid of a bunch of people I trust and bring in a bunch of fucking strangers to take their place.
I
It's all about
Strangers who are
talent.
I don't
handing out
trust
food.
commoners.
Handing
It's
out
all,
food
it's all
to the
about
most
talent
important
retention,
people.
you know?
Yeah. You're
Incredible
gonna have a
work.
little bit of attrition, regardless
Yeah.
of.
If that was the reason,
workplace.
if that was the reason, I'm going to fight whoever fucking came up with it.
All right. So after Duchess, we're going to go to Lorazes, who is currently hanging out at the table with the elven delegations.
Been waiting for this turn all night.
Could
Never a
I
good sentence to hear.
attempt to ingratiate myself with the current table and be the center of conversation?
No.
I'm the specialist boy.
How would you like to be the center of conversation?
Oh no.
Oh, just that's a good question. I feel like Lorazes would know 100%. I
Hey.
just myself might not.
Look at me. Gem prices, am I right?
I would definitely be about like, oh, the curriculum at the school and how great it is, because obviously that's a real important thing for the headmistress. And like, oh, my father says great things about it because I'm sure she was in charge when he went. I actually don't know. He's on the younger side, as far as I understand. But yeah, some type of charisma check, hopefully, would help with this.
I'm going to do performance for this little thing you're doing.
Rolling at 1. They all think you're an insufferable git.
23.
Oh, they're right.
Well, at least they're right.
We
And
like
we
you,
all made
but
the
you're
same
an
joke.
insufferable
I'm
git.
good at talking to. Actually, hold on. I think I have high. They are the higher society, right? Hold the fuck up.
Oh, he's built for this.
I have a class feature for this.
Does it let you roll advantage? Are you going to try to beat an 18 on the die?
I don't know if it gives me advantage. I am. I just need to find it. There we go.
Hey, it's advantage. You might as well.
Yeah. See if you crit.
Roll a 20. We like you, but you're an insufferable git still.
There we go.
I feel like that's.
Oh, it doesn't give me
outcome.
advantage. I
You're-
just fit in with high society, and
You're
they assume that I have the
mildly
right to be
sufferable.
wherever I am.
So they know you're supposed to be at the table, but they still find you an insufferable git.
You
No,
see,
the party probably finds me as insufferable git, but these are my people. All right, these yeah, I fit in great with these guys.
These are the
They're
people
all
that-
insufferable gits, to be honest.
These are the people that Lorazes thinks are insufferable.
For the most part, yes, but I'm also good at covering it up because I lived with my father for years.
you
Well, that's a
see,
good sign.
Alara takes like a long pull of like her little glass of wine. She goes, The curriculum's always been just kind of like an afterthought. It's like if you can cast a spell, it's like you pretty much teach yourself at that point. Also, your father is just an insufferable ass.
Oh, hey.
And like Ivania next to her, like chuckles and then takes a drink of wine to kind of stifle it. What's your sister doing these days? I always thought that she had the most potential in that family.
Oh, she couldn't get further away from my father, to be honest. I also have hopes and dreams to do that, but the current time difficult. But she's running a show. Do I know where she is doing performances?
I think she's currently traveling in the Wolf Kingdom.
Yeah, so it would be the Wood Elf Kingdom that she is currently performing in, and it's doing quite well. My father feels he's entitled to tickets, and she often denies him. It's quite entertaining.
She takes another long pull of her wine. It's like, it's always just so nice when you're right about a person. Have you tried the chicken?
No, I have not.
My.
It's good. Drink some more. Just like raises raises two fingers and like the nearest server, gets a red and a white, just pours them both in. She's like, you can make a rosé in your mouth.
Ah. Though I love hearing anyone talk poorly about my father. It's rare that I see people of the standing do so. Slightly taken aback. I love it.
What could he do?
That's true.
Is she drunk already?
That is the question, isn't it?
Is she a lush? Like, is that like the...
Oh my god, please sit down.
I'm
I am
sad.
sitting.
It's this cat. She's trying to sit on me and she's like, wait, let me put my foot up your ass. Okay, hang on.
I'm sorry. Are we confused that the mini that I designed with the exposed midriff is cool? Look at this mini. She has blue hair.
I was looking at the one next to her who has the eyes facing in opposite directions.
Okay.
Travis, I heard you laugh from up here. That was so weird.
Million mile stare into nothingness.
When you make 103 Hero Forge mini tokens,
And I made
none
that
of
one.
them have cross eyes.
Oh, God.
Then you come talk to me.
I made that one, and she's not cross-eyed. She just has voids in your eyes. She's got the blank pupils.
Yeah.
I think her eyes are crossed.
She has void eyes.
They're not crossed.
Oh,
void eyes.
Speaking
Hold
of, are the headmistress's
I'm
pupils two different
lightheaded.
colors? Because it looks like one is green and one is purple.
Yes, it's actually aqua and violet, but she is, what is that, heterochromia?
Heterochromia.
Heterochromia.
Yeah.
Shit, am I gonna hit on the headmistress?
Hold on.
I mean, that might help.
Oh shit.
How
Hold
did I
on, I'm
kill
a
so
little
many people?
lightheaded.
You
How
okay,
did you
man?
do this?
Give me a minute.
I mean, I don't know if you're going to hit on the head, Chris. I feel like that's your decision.
No, he said it. That's what's happening now.
Which
I'm
one's
okay.
the headmistress? The one with the midriff or the not?
The one with the midriff, yeah.
Okay.
I need a
I'm
minute.
also going to like start drinking more and
Oh, no.
I might not be able to stand up for the next minute.
I like that. I will say also, I like that the archdruid I made is slightly invisible.
I didn't make anyone.
It's slightly
I
see-through.
wanted to make someone.
Yeah, I reduced the lighting intensity on the Archdruid, so it's kind of like at nighttime.
Oh fuck! I moved myself.
Actually, all of your tokens, since they are inactive, they are mildly opaque.
Ah.
Oh,
You can-
that'll do it, yeah.
Yeah,
I have achieved Vile Murdigo.
that is fun.
Oh.
You okay?
You laughed at us
Well-
too hard?
Oh, okay. I might not be okay because I said mild vertigo instead of mild vertigo.
Oh, I knew that was a problem.
That's a different ID
Vertigo.
problem.
Hold on now.
My brain caught it, but it didn't process it.
I got dizzy. I now have to kill everyone.
I swing my axe at the nearest person.
Vertigo
All right.
is fast. I'm
That'd be
okay.
Corin.
Yeah, my whole turn is going to be basically having a nice conversation with the headmistress.
Yeah.
The rest of the party here be damned.
You rolled a 23. You're having a you all are kind of shit talking your dad together while getting a little bit tipsy. Yeah,
Oh my god, that is.
it's
holy
kind of a
shit.
good time.
What the fuck? This was going to be like neutral on all that. This whole like game.
So
and
we're
you
going
introduce
to
one NPC.
Oh, the
so we're going to
wide-eyed-
move away from the
wide-eyed
best day
elf.
of Loraz's life and go back to Corin and Songshen. How do I move? There we go.
I wasn't expecting to die from a wide-eyed elf, but here we are.
The best.
They're
way
looking
to die.
everywhere.
There's
You're
so
gonna
many
kill me
directions
now,
that
stop
need
it.
to be observed.
No. That's how you were portraying that she has observant, right?
Look, there's
Oh my-
so many directions that need to be observed.
All right.
like a gecko.
Like a predator. No, like a prey
Listen.
creature. It's just,
Yeah.
No, she's definitely a predator.
Oh
She can find prey so much easier like this.
Oh no.
Do you come here often? So that brings us back to Corin and Fancy Songshen.
Oh, hurting.
Mhm.
So you are still basically at just past the entrance into the main hall / throne room, and there are a decent amount of what look like fairly powerful people in your general vicinity. I think the only ones you would truly recognize are Xandar, Tommen, and Alar.
Mhm. Does anybody who's super important look like they're having a secretive discussion right now?
I would say no. As far as discussions go, it seems like mostly just kind of friendly conversation between everyone that you can see currently.
I would going forward like to keep an eye out for anybody who looks like they're having an intense and or important discussion that they don't want other people to hear about.
Okay. How about we'll do a perception check for you so that you're not
Can Corin help me with that?
Does Corin
Oh.
want to help you with that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
And then we'll just replace your passive with whatever this roll is. So we're basically going to say your new passive perception is 16.
Instead of 17 as it was. Okay, so
Yeah, wait, why? Oh, because your little badge.
my little badge.
Yeah, you're proficient in perception, but then you have a +1 to it because of your little badge.
Oh yeah.
Service badge.
Yeah, can you not hold on to me, please? Okay, I guess as we're coming into the party, Corin is like leading me in, so I will allow him to lead me into the room wherever we end up going.
It's gonna do the exact opposite and let you tell us where we're going.
Oh fuck. Somebody has to be in charge here.
You both
It's
are
you.
just holding arms, standing still.
Blocking the.
I know
Yeah.
it looks to everybody else like you're the arm candy, but in reality, I'm the arm
Yeah.
candy, and you.
That's fair.
It's been a full 90 seconds since you were announced, and you're just still standing in the same
No.
place.
We carried on walking. Okay. Hang on. Who am I interested in?
The king.
Yeah, we saw him from across the room, and we liked his vibe.
No,
He has a nice vibe.
no unicorn
Okay.
hunting.
Okay. Is it weird if we go stand in like the middle,
I don't know.
or should we?
You probably have multiple servers that you could get drinks from. It's probably a great place to stand.
It's not any weirder than Loraz weaponizing his daddy issues. Let's just do it.
Listen, listen.
Okay.
Philip weaponized them against me.
So you guys hate my father as much as I do?
It's my dad. Fuck my
That's
dad.
the sexiest thing about it.
Have you guys seen the upstairs? I heard there's an upstairs.
Yeah.
God damn it, am I a robot?
No.
You're fine.
No, okay.
I also imagine Corn Instinction would be the type of thing where it's like, oh, I talked to you for 5 minutes. We had a good time. Here's the key to our room. See you later.
Oh, I'm crying.
Why? Okay. Why is this happening?
This is
That's
all
just
your
the
fault.
vibe.
You did this.
Yeah, that's the vibe that's being presented.
Mhm.
I didn't
I would
do
like
this.
to give off any sort of vibe. I would like to get a drink.
There are many drinks to be had.
Yeah.
Okay, I wanna, fuck, I don't want to talk to the Lackmans.
I
But, like,
trust
those are the
Corn
ones
to
that Corin
deliver my
knows.
message
There's
more than I trust
actually,
Songsha.
there's a new kind of Fey wine that the High Elf delegation just brought yesterday.
I'm interested.
And, you know, just gets you a little bit fucked up. Lets you feel really nice.
I don't like how you said that. I'm not interested anymore.
Can I offer you some wine, madame?
It's just a little bit more potent than other wines maybe you've had.
Wait, hang on. Wait.
Doesn't
wait,
make you see
I'm
things or
resistant to
anything.
poison. So it might not work.
What are you even doing here?
I'm only resistant. It doesn't mean it's like, I just can drink a shit ton before it is effective.
Also,
Well, I guess it is
poison.
free.
We're the perfect team.
Just
Yeah.
the two of you just grabbing literally
Fuck it.
every drink off of every tray you see and be like, you're gonna want to come back.
Yeah. You might want to, like, just send somebody else, but circle back and, like,
You're
tag
just
team it.
quadruple fisting
Hmm.
cocktails as you walk up
damn
to
it,
people.
The server who gave you the cocktails is backing away, looking
Yeah.
simultaneously mildly concerned and terrified.
I guess
Stop
I'll
it.
go back to the
Get some help.
kitchen. He hustles off.
Yep. Corin, I think you should talk to the Lackmans casually. And I will just be decorative next to you.
Cool with that.
Okay.
Kind of. Yeah, let's do that.
I hope you've thought of a topic of conversation.
Absolutely not.
On the way past, I will also grab a drink from this guy.
Fantastic.
I keep thinking, oh, I thought he was like trying to murder somebody with the bowl. Okay, that's not how you're supposed to hold that.
Alright, I did what I could with
I'm not
The
calling
They're
you out.
actively pouring at all
with
times.
the advanced pose mechanics Hero Forge gave me.
I could do better than that.
Sorry, I got
Man,
distracted by the fact that Alar's still in his old token.
That's fair.
So do I recognize the Lackmans? Like, do I know any of them?
You
aside from
definitely
Tommen?
know Tommen and Xandar. I don't think you know the other one.
Okay, which one's Tommen and which one's Xandar?
Okay, Tommen is the one you're closest to. Xandar is closer to Alar.
So Tommen
Yep,
and Xandar.
yep.
Can I just mention, I'm standing just slightly back a bit and kind of slightly avoiding their eye line.
And who is this?
Do you introduce yourself?
Fuck no. I'll step up here and introduce and say hello to Tommen because I know him.
I'm gonna shove myself here. Okay. I'm still being polite.
Brother Corn, it's very nice to see you.
Oh man, good to see you as well.
Looks like you had a change of armory recently.
Well, I figured, I can't come in here with a patchwork Henley,
Fair enough. There are all some perceptions to be maintained.
Yeah,
have
plus
you-
if you don't remember, there was just like an extraordinary amount of blood on the other one, and it just it wouldn't wash out. It's kind of was a little pink, and like I'm not against that, but it just doesn't fit my vibe. So
Yes, obviously. Have you? Yes. Have you met my sister, Liana?
I have never had the pleasure.
Liana, this is Corn. He is a brother and my order. She goes, very nice to meet you, Corn.
Is she a bow type girl or is she a hand kiss type girl?
Curtsy.
I believe she probably just like gives you a straight up handshake.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Big fan of this family.
And like you can see like it's not super visible right now, but like she kind of has like tan lines where like obviously like hand wrappings would be, and like you can kind of see like scar tissue over her knuckles, like she just spends
Like
her
she might be a
time
monk?
punching people. Like she might be a monk.
Is she hot?
Of course she is.
Everyone is hot.
This is D&D.
Sure. The universal rule: everyone is hot
Yeah.
unless they're a small death fodder goblin.
Yeah, we
Or a child.
Fart in
I
a box.
I
Yes.
go through the Fire Emblem way of doing things, which is if you're good, you're hot. If you're bad, you're ugly.
No, that's
Bad.
not fair. Bad people are hot.
Sometimes bad people are
I mean,
hot.
just look at Sauron. Come on.
Yeah. What the fuck, Philip? You should know better than everybody else.
Wait, did someone just
Dracula's
disappear?
always hot.
AR just disappeared.
Yeah,
Taylor just disappeared.
I know Alar disappeared. He was still his old self.
Oh, you have to bring him back hotter and better than before.
Well, yeah, he's gonna look ridiculous next to his other.
Family?
Why does? I don't know what's happening.
Have I actually met Xandar before, or do I just recognize him?
You fought with him in the
One of the opening rounds of the
the
tournament?
opening round. Yeah.
Oh, like the qualifier, right? Like the
Yeah.
melee?
And then you fought against him in the first round of the official tournament.
Cool. I'd like to step forward and shake his hand as well.
Okay.
Can I, as he goes around the group, after he greets everybody, I also greet people so I'm not just a fucking rude bitch.
Fair enough.
You are.
And
Hey.
they're all very polite back to you. And
Do they ask? Do they ask about her? Do I introduce her?
do you introduce her?
I mean, if they ask about her, I will.
I feel like it's polite to just introduce it anyway.
Yeah, you're her guest, or she's your guest.
You're +1.
Yeah, it's like,
Like-
this is
I'm-
Song Shen.
I know that
Oh,
you're not
badass.
used to having arm candy versus being arm candy, but this is just kind of the thing that is expected. When you have the arm candy, you introduce
We should
the arm
have.
candy.
We should have practiced this before.
Yeah, or like, this is Song Shen. I know how it looks, but she isn't dead.
Well, and also I didn't.
No.
Okay. Also, I didn't introduce her because of something that Fig said to me earlier, and I was worried about I was going to blow
Oh,
her
just
cover.
don't say my surname.
Oh well, see, I would definitely have done that. Anyway,
I like the this is Song Shen. She's definitely not dead. Like, that's
Don't
probably the best.
introduce me like that.
yeah, I was definitely not going to introduce her like that. That makes me look weird.
Okay, when I realize he's not going to introduce me, I will, as I'm going around, I'm Sangshan, by the way. Lovely
Fair
to meet you.
Step out of the way and let her do the whole thing. And I'm just like, she's an old friend. We were in the city together at the same time. It's great that she could come.
It's just like the classic over-explaining of how you know someone. So it's like,
Yeah,
obviously we're not together. We
we're just friends.
yeah.
We
It's
met.
just like
Yeah.
I had an extra invite and I saw her
yeah,
in
she had a
town,
dress,
so I was like,
yeah.
hey, like I have this extra invite to this party. Like, do you want to come? But like, there's nothing going on.
No,
between
yeah,
us.
for casual,
Making it
100%
very
casual.
awkward for everyone except them too.
We should have just done the coat room thing.
Oh damn.
I think it's more so just awkward for them, but
Yeah.
no one else.
Yeah. All right.
Nobody-
Yeah. We've had friends in town before. Cool. Yeah. Good on you.
Anyway, yeah,
Is there anything else you'd
I would
like
love
to...
for my turn to be over like right now.
I am observing.
All right. So, Corin needs a moment. Songshen is observing. And next to the Lackmans...
I'm gonna walk over here and basically assault this waiter, and I'm gonna start drinking.
And next to the Lackmans and Alar, there is another
This
individual.
boy.
Yeah, who has kind of like a deep green hair, some stubble, kind of well maintained on his chin, and you can see like an axe at his hip and a shield slung on his back. And Argus, it is now your turn. Roland is in the thick of it with the Lackmans, Alar, and Songshen and Corin.
Seeing that Corin and Shang Sen had come up and introduced themselves to the Lackmen, Roland would probably step over and introduce himself to Corin. And
I just feel like you guys just meet at this waiter. As Corin, I need all of the beers that you have.
Don't have beers. We have wine.
I just take the whole
need
platter and go.
all
You better
the
just go get
wines
another
that
one.
you have." I'll take care of this. It's cool, right? I'll hand them out. Just starts downing them like they're shots. Yeah. And you introduce yourself to Corin.
That looks mildly concerning. Are you okay?
I don't worry about it. I'm just not a party type.
All right then.
You want one?
Hmm.
If you want one, say yes quick, because they're not going to be around much longer.
You actually don't know this, but Corin offering to share wine with you is it's a big step.
I appreciate the offer,
Telling
but
him to come
I'm
to bed.
not much of a drinker myself. No thanks.
Sick, great, love that. I down too. Who do I have the pleasure of meeting today?
I am Roland Evenwood, and you are.
Corin Zadira, vaunted tourney champion, or whatever the fuck.
I heard about that tournament, but I hadn't actually been there to see it.
I'm not gonna lie, man, you missed out. It was pretty awesome. Not just my part, but also my part, but just the whole thing, just in general, was pretty fucking cool.
Stop.
I'll take your word for that.
Now,
Sorry.
I would say, Argus, you probably have advanced knowledge of the party being here, as they kind of have advanced knowledge of you being here. So you don't have to play to that, but you at least would not be surprised to like associate a person with a name you've been given, kind of thing. If that makes sense to you.
God. Worst time to have a cough is when I'm actually supposed to be talking. All those times I wasn't supposed to be talking, yeah, it's fine. Instant I start having to talk, lungs decide to kick me in the ribs. The
Like,
worst thing.
we demand NyQuil.
Cough drops.
And like the good kind with the honey and the lemon.
Yes, quite.
I demand cherries.
I want all the cherries you can bring.
Let's see. So, you are here for the thing, and his face makes
Are you
it
gonna
very,
wink at me or something?
his face. He kind of tries to do like a sly wink, but his face isn't exactly hiding that he's nervous.
Well, Philip, you did make this character after all, didn't you?
How dare you, sir? I'm the epitome of confidence and charm.
Hey, to be fair, I offered input, so that says a lot about me.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
chose
we
his
are
hair
here
color. Arcus chose everything else. And his class. He's a cleric
Good,
because of me.
Good solid read on the DM's world here.
Well, to be fair, all I offered was like him being an ally. That's it.
Yes, we are here for the thing.
Good. I don't know what that was. Oh, I apologize. I'm not the most accustomed to these kinds of gatherings.
Yeah, me neither. I feel you. The tray's completely empty. Like, it's done.
The waiter disappears into.
Gordon's just like, you didn't have a
Darn.
contingency for this? It's like, I'm just supposed to wait for you to come back now? God damn it.
Or he just goes finds another waiter.
Yeah, there's
No,
more of them.
I get it, man. I just same as me. Just keep your eyes open. We'll handle things as they come.
Well, I did spy a couple of people that were not odd, but I don't know what to make of them.
Well, give me the rundown. Who is it?
I don't recall what her name was, but there was this woman who came in earlier who was quite boisterous. I believe she is not in the main room right now.
Not in the room right now.
I don't believe so. And
What
there
kind
was
of woman was she? Like an elf? A human?
large.
Large. Okay.
I like that.
Of course you do.
Roland is like very much trying to keep his emotions from showing, not at all succeeding. Like he's very uncomfortable talking about the large woman.
Jesus, Roland, it's okay, man. Settle down. Just be cool, dog. Jesus.
Chill.
When you say large, we mean like muscular or large, like thick?
Just
How many C's?
Yeah.
Four?
2 C's.
Oh, only two? God.
out of character, probably yes. In character, just large all around.
Cool. Okay, what about the second person?
And like Roland's been speaking in kind of a hushed tone, so as not to be like really loud. He
That
says,
expression is nice.
and he says, there was I believe a baron, of some sort, or a marquis. I'm not sure which, who with
Okay.
in a blue coat, who I haven't seen since he entered the room. He seems to have gone off into one of the side passages. I thought it was odd because he didn't spend much time speaking to anyone.
Okay. All right.
I've been trying to look around and observe, but there's a lot of people here.
That is very true.
Same people might
Too
say.
many people,
Too
one might
many
say.
people.
Yeah.
But I don't get any credit for retroactively killing 2 more families so I didn't have to make more NPCs.
Yes, you absolutely do. Good job, Philip. I'm really proud of you for
Thank
killing off
you.
those two
Thank you.
families. You
Thank
did
you.
great work.
I actually ended up
I only-
only killing off one of them.
The flunderbugs and the forates are definitely not going to not show up.
We're gonna have a 6 Isabella, but no flunderbugs.
I'm just gonna clap Roland on the shoulder and be like, "Look, man, I know this shit is weird. But you're doing a great job. Just be cool. We got this."
How does one be cool?
Solid question. Don't know the answer. Just be normal.
What's normal?
Be quiet. Where is he?
I'm going to pray for a minute.
I hear you,
Also a
you
solid
empty
choice.
void son of a bitch.
He's just been staring at the two of them the entire time.
Just
Waiting
glowing
for the-
eyes.
I just imagine that the armor's empty and he's just floating around in a wine glass somewhere.
Notice me!
Praying is always a solid choice because typically, at least when you're praying, you're quiet and people don't notice you as much. Solid choice.
I assume you're. Should I speak with your lady friend?
I mean, just in the general sense, I'd advise against it, but you're welcome to.
Wow. I was going to refer to myself as a pet corpse, but yeah, you're right. You're not wrong.
Roland.
Jesus
Ouch. Ouch. Fucking rude.
I mean, I'd recommend
he was mean
against
to me.
it, but go for it.
I was not expecting that amount of shade. Jeez.
He's mean as fuck to me.
It is nice and cool
She
in
likes
here,
it.
y'all.
Yeah.
Sir.
Roland looks like concerned and like, should I not?
I'm just fucking with you, Roland. Come over here.
Oh, wait.
bring-
Can I just point out, I didn't hear you say that, but I have observance, so I saw you say that, so I just fucking narrow my eyes at you.
I make a kissy face at her and drag Roland over to her. And I'm like, Roland, this is Songshin. Songshin, this is Roland.
Roland is giving Corin like the nervous side eye, like, please don't hurt me.
Hi,
I'm
Roland.
concerned what this person is going to do to me.
Oh, she won't. She's great. She's like a dead puppy.
She's harmless.
Those eyes, the eyes aren't direct. The
That
eyes
joke
aren't
doesn't
direct
make sense
at
to you
her.
because she's not dead. So she's like a puppy. It's cool.
Also,
More like a kitten.
would a dead puppy be great?
I mean, it depends on
No,
if you prefer
not a dead
getting-
puppy, but a puppy who happened to be dead. There's
As
different-
someone who's
Reanimated.
Big
Franken puppy. What was that movie?
Franken Wiener.
There we
Franken
go.
Wiener.
Speaking
Rare
from
to
experience,
reanimate
it
you a
depends on
puppy.
if you prefer getting poop and pee out of your carpet or if you prefer getting entrail splatters out of your
Oh,
carpet.
no.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Sometimes they can have a hard time keeping everything in.
If you had a
Which one,
Franken kitty, they
those
can
are
use the
smelling
litter box
faster, though.
regardless.
That's too real.
I just want to say, I love how you're having this discussion right beside the Ghost Slayer Order's leader.
Yeah,
I'm
you're right.
not saying
Uh-oh.
this in character. I'm saying this to you guys.
Can I just say, we have established multiple times that Songshan's meat is fresh. I am not gross in any way.
I
I
mean,
hate that we
that
phrase
phrase
it
is
that
a
way,
little
but-
gross.
It's
But
just
Yeah.
a little gray
Yeah.
is all.
Yeah.
Grayness
just-
does not equal grossness.
she
Yeah,
just
she's
constantly
just
looks a
slightly
little
discolored, that's all
sickly.
there is to it.
If that
Yeah.
was the case, then Lord Van Zeeks would need to be back in his coffin.
She's got a pretty severe case of anemia. That's
Like,
all
you always want to
Feel
offer
delicious.
her, like, a little bit of red meat and an orange juice. Fig.
Don't offer me meat.
God damn it.
Ew.
Ew! I would like to not see that, please.
Travis.
What the fuck is that?
Muscles going off on fresh cut meat.
Oh, that's
I
cool.
can't delete it. All I can do is report it.
I'll delete it, you
I
baby.
don't like that. I don't like that.
Thank you.
That reminds me too much of maggots.
Really?
I fucking
Nice.
You
Yeah,
guys have
that's what I
never
was thinking.
butchered a live creature before.
That was one of the
Of
most.
course,
awful
I've
things
never
I've seen.
butchered.
That's
I
not
work in
the problem.
IT, Travis. You think I've butchered a live creature?
No, that
Yeah.
was
Tennessee.
So,
that was my problem.
anyways,
My problem was it looked like live maggots wriggling around.
Mhm.
That fucking disgusts me.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
man, it gets to look a lot different than that.
So speaking of dead things, this is Songshin, Roland. This is Songshin, this is Roland.
Hi.
She's
Hello?
definitely not dead.
Deception?
The nervous side eye continues.
I'm not actually saying that. Please disregard all of the dead jokes. This is Songshin.
This is my totally alive partner, Songshin.
Totally just my best buddy Songshin.
Yeah.
Yep.
We were both in town together, so like I was
Oh my
like,
god, I didn't even say that part this time.
Yeah, we're friends. Don't worry about it.
I'm not the nervous one in this conversation. He is.
you can both be nervous.
No, not anymore.
You guys are
And
talking,
nerves
of
are
course.
now.
contagious.
Corn has his liquid courage.
Yeah, and 7 other people's as well. I'm set.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like, where is that guy though? Right? He should have another tray soon.
Yeah, we did tell them to like circle, like
I just literally set the
Taxi man.
fucking
One
tray
of-
down on the ground and
One
left
of
it there.
one of them
Keep him
is now hiding in a closet, like rocking himself. Like,
Oh, that's fair. That happens, yeah.
Why did they have to be here?
I'm also
just
still
wanted
just like
money.
constantly drinking, as a lady does.
And she just does it for fun.
Yeah. Delicious.
Hello. I hope you're having a nice evening.
It's delightful so far.
Yes.
Quick, come up with a conversation because I'm not coming up with one.
You can't ask someone to just come up with a conversation.
I
that doesn't
do
work
frequently.
like that.
It is kind of her go-to.
Uh-huh.
I'll let you
Well, you
guys stew in
people
that
you
for a
talk-
little bit.
The people you talk to must be horribly confused.
Yeah.
A lot of
Always.
times,
Day.
yeah.
Every
Mhm.
single day.
Yeah, it's these guys.
Constantly questioning things in my own life. We're going to go back to the top of the order, which is Fenrir. I think we can probably get through one more round of polite discourse before we would end tonight's session. So, Fenrir, you've kind of seen everyone approach, as you were obviously here before. And so you saw Duchess kind of show up for her shift and head off towards the kitchen. You saw Larazis head off in the same direction, along with the rest of the High Elf delegation. You currently see Songshin and Korin talking with some
Did I see the
nobles.
loud, big, boisterous lady?
No, you do not see her. Yes.
No,
that's-
did I see her whenever?
I would say no. You have not seen her inside the palace. So, either she arrived before you did, which is unlikely, or she has not yet entered the interior and is instead maybe out in the courtyard or one of the either 7th level or 6th level areas of the party. So, you have not seen her in the interior. That was a good question.
Going to.
Did it. Job. You have the success.
I'm saying, you think the king could handle like a 4th level divine smite?
Oh my god.
I'm going to tap
Think our
his.
paladin's alignment is off.
Yeah. Fucking find out, yo.
He's new. He's new. To looks good.
I'm just one of the angels on his shoulder, just like, hey. you
That's an
just
angel?
end it, right?
Yeah, I don't think that's a fucking angel.
They're both
They're-
angels, but they both
They're both
suck.
angels. He just
Yeah, they both angels, and they both suck. I love it.
look. One of them
All right,
is strong,
so
the other
like
one's
heaven
bad.
is like
Right.
hella boring. Do you even want to go there? Now you smite this guy so hard his head caves in. You're going
Not
straight.
gonna do that.
You're going
I
straight
have-
to the 9 hells, and you're 6th
Both
level
of me-
minimum, my guy. That's where
Both-
they keep the casinos.
Woo!
Both of the
There'll
angels
be a
on
party, like
Now
in
kill
your
that
honor.
white man.
both of the angels on his shoulder
I am
are
going
both made of
to-
armor because he's made of armor.
I'm going to send my sprite over, just hovering over both of them.
Can I confirm it's invisible, right?
It is invisible.
Okay.
I've said this multiple times.
Does it shimmer in the moonlight?
Is it innately invisible or like?
It's a concentration spell, but it doesn't say if it has a limit. It specifically says,
Oh, it's a creature ability, invisibility.
yes.
Oh yeah, that shit's busted. Okay.
I mean, it does have 2 health, so I don't know if it's super busted.
Corin.
What?
Fenrir is going to tap his shoulder again.
This poor guy. What the fuck do you want?
Yes.
You can go ahead and put my name on that list of whoever's approached the king.
What?
He just looks at you like, "Are you fucking high?"
I have a message for the king.
All right. What is the message?
I would like to deliver it myself, but if you are willing to go in my stead, that is okay.
He's going to kind of look you up and down. Very well, but be quick with it. Don't cause a scene.
Try to be utmost cautious.
Clank, clank,
I'm gonna-
clank, clank, clank.
Oh my god.
I saw you
Really
from across the room.
good idea to wear 2 sets of armor, you guys. I feel invincible.
I
in
didn't
this
wear
shit.
2 sets of armor.
I am 2 sets of armor.
Right, you're only wearing 1 set,
I'm,
and you are 1 set.
oh my god. I am going to
Elementals and trench coat.
come up to the king. I'm going to kneel.
Trench coat's an elemental.
Mm.
All right, you approach the king.
And I bow to him.
He acknowledges you, as a king does.
Your Majesty, I have a message for you.
All right, well, be on with it. What's the message?
Ishar the Betrayed wishes to speak with you.
Okay, you're gonna make me roll for an NPC.
Yes.
Find him. Find his stats.
And I am also going to use
Quickly,
my...
they're in that filing cabinet you shoved in the locker.
He has a
I'm awesome.
+0 to int, so regardless of whether I do religion or history, this is all on the dice Christ.
Corin elbows Songshin and points her in the direction of the king.
I'm looking.
That is an 8. He looks a little confused by this message. I'm terribly sorry. I don't think I recognize the name. But you said they wished to speak with me?
Not at present circumstances, as they've told me, but sometime.
Yes, perhaps, I don't even know who handles my appointments anymore. Most of the staff is on holiday. Yes,
I could get
of
word
course, I'll get together with this. You said Ashara.
Yes.
Yes, I'll find time to meet with them later. Yes, of course. Now's not the time for.
Of course not, Majesty. You
Can
are
I make an
hosting a
insight
ball.
check?
I mean, I guess.
He seems really weirdly nervous. Oh, 24.
He's not nervous. I'm bad at playing people, Fig. Thanks for bringing it up.
I didn't even mean to call you out that time.
I rolled an 8
Inside-
on either history or religion. He has no idea who this Shara person is. He
like,
forgot
"Oh,
that
yeah."
he gave literally his entire staff holiday at the same time. He's just a little bit loopy.
He's
silly
got
little guy.
such, like,
Not
that
everything has to be
little
so
guy.
goddamn nefarious.
The silly little
He's
guy.
Am I
Can I
anywhere
tell
near this
everyone
to
he
hear
has
this
social
conversation by
anxiety?
chance?
Multiple people could probably hear the conversation. Jonathan, Lackman, at least one of the paladins immediately to the king. Maybe the king's brother. I don't think anyone in the party's close enough to hear this, though.
Okay.
Yeah, if that was a
Okay.
more specific question.
Unfortunately, Fenrir has his back to me and is a fart in a box, so he doesn't have lips. But I can see what the king said.
Fart in a box.
Yeah,
He
that's
is a
the whole
spirit
thing.
in a suit of armor, and out of character, he's a fart in a box.
He's a soul in a void that takes the form of animated armor.
I'm saying divine smite and like all the
He will
Dark-
nod to the king and return to his post.
Travis is
And
just really trying to start
As,
shit.
as he returns, he's going to look at everyone in this vicinity to try and see their reaction.
Okay.
Can I just
I
make a
smile at him.
general insight check?
Yeah. Let me do. Who are you? Oh.
Oh, stop kicking me.
Fucking shit. Alright. Let me roll for that guy. Okay. Let me roll for this guy. He's probably going to be doing the same thing. Okay. So, of the people that probably heard your conversation is Jonathan Lackman, who's immediately to the... If you're facing the king, yep, whoever pinged that, correct. And the paladin that would have been directly south of Fenrir. Paladin, just like the king, no idea what you're talking about. Jonathan is kind of looking at you more closely.
His eyes will glow a little bit. But he doesn't do anything. But he recognizes the recognition.
Very good.
So he has questions for him.
Is he also in divine smite range?
What is
Yes.
wrong with you?
Technically, everyone's in Divine Smite range if you have enough
Especially
movement
this guy.
left.
This guy's definitely within smite
Yeah.
range.
Fenrir doesn't even have to move to smite Giles, which is a weird elf name, but
I like it.
But Fenrir will tell his sprite to just lightly smack both of them on top of the head.
What?
just fly into the kitchen and smack Lorazes upside the head real quick.
Just want
No,
to say,
just-
Lorazes has been way too enthralled talking to
Just
hot
Corey.
blue-haired elf chick.
Corey
Travis is the one
sucks
causing okay, ma'am.
Corn and sanctions. Just a little,
All
little smack.
So, with the end of Fenrir's turn, we're going to come back to Duchess for your second turn. You're still kind of with Thord and Marcus having made kind of another round of all the tables, kind of listening in on various
Okay.
gossip.
I would like to migrate my ass. Actually, I'm gonna step into the corner. I'm getting a whisper and who? Why, Travis?
Booms.
I just keep hearing disappear.
Disappear. Disappear into the darkness and travel.
That's
I can't
exactly
travel.
what I'm about to fucking do.
Leave.
I was gonna disappear into a corner and ask if the bag had heard anything, if Riley had heard anything suspicious, and then start. I guess what it is I'm gonna ask Riley if he had anything suspicious, and then I'm going to see if there was anybody that I noticed come into the party and just immediately kind of disappear.
Okay. Okay.
And then maybe
Um,
follow whatever little things that might be.
Information.
So let's do a perception check for you for the potential to see if anyone's kind of come into the area and then immediately left or vanished in some other way.
26.
Pretty good. Pretty good. And then we'll just move you into this corner. That looks like there's no one there currently.
So it
And
doesn't really look like I'm being a
yeah,
crazy person. I'm talking
yeah,
to a bag.
like you're still kind of in the area where it's like you're holding a tray of food. Like you could just be waiting for one of these people at a table, like raise their hand, kind of thing.
Mhm.
So it's not super suspicious or anything. And Riley's like, "Yeah, I haven't really heard anything. They all just kind of keep talking about like what's going on in their own homes. It's like it's like no one plots anymore." And then I would say with your 26 perception, you have not noticed anyone, at least in this area, that seemed to kind of arrive and like immediately leave. And I will say you're pretty confident you know that for sure. That the people currently in this room have mostly been in it for, and granted, it hasn't been a lot of time, right?
Right.
But I would say you are pretty confident. You still have eyes on everyone you clocked at the beginning of kind of the party starting,
Then
and
I'm gonna
there
flit
are
out
no new
toward.
faces or anything like that.
Okay. I'm gonna flit out toward Corn because he's also the second most mobile in here, as far as I'm aware.
Okay.
See what he has to say about basically the same thing. Anything suspicious? Anybody suspicious?
All right. I'm going to get you to about here with your turn. And I will reveal the rest of the dining room. And then also, because it's just an open arch, you'll see the sitting room as well. I also realize that anyone watching the stream, which I think is mostly you guys, would not be seeing what Duchess sees. So, you now see where the dining room ends, kind of goes into an archway, and inside is kind of the sitting room full of kind of various seats and wine cabinets and multiple servers to refill glasses. And that's it.
All right.
Definitely.
Basically, same song and dance in here. See what I can hear. See.
Yep, definitely no notable people at all.
Okay.
Maybe not the Brightwoods, right?
I don't think they came tonight.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Weird.
I
Very weird.
that doesn't sound right.
That's right. I checked the guest list and I was like, oh, I better not include any Brightwoods or Duchess might kill them.
This, I feel like
Or they
these are
knew about
right.
it. Bum bum bum.
Then who are these people?
The Dark Stones.
Uh-huh.
And who are the Darkstones?
Yeah. Who are the Darkstones?
Just like really successful merchants. You don't need to worry about it.
So
Uh-huh.
they're the distant, twice removed cousins of the Brightwoods.
It's actually no relation. That's the confusion that keeps happening, right? And they have that
Mhm.
classic blonde hair like the Brightwoods do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And their totens kind of have that ominous like golden border, like all they
Do I
care
have
about
that
is
thing that I can
money.
fireball through a wall yet? I mean, what?
Totally
But
not
yeah,
hinting
it's
that people are white.
definitely not them. These are
So what you're saying is there might be some confusion. For
even one of the
Duchess
tokens
about
that we've seen
think-
before, it's not them.
yeah,
So-
no.
Are you sure?
So
I'm pretty sure
Duchess-
he had a wolf on his pauldron, and this guy has a lion. So obviously, it's different.
No.
So what you're saying is that Duchess might confuse them for the Brightwoods.
I would not.
you would definitely know if these were the Brightwoods, right?
Yes, definitely.
Does she know that these are the Brightwoods?
Can I make that insight check? Can I do that?
Yeah.
So do you want insight or perception?
Nat 20, come on. Do it, you
Honestly,
coward
don't
dice.
I totally didn't see them through the wall, and I was like, those are the Brightwoods.
29.
They're the dark
Jesus
stones.
Christ.
Oh. I mean, you recognize Promise at least. And I would say, God, I still don't actually know how to ping as a DM because it just selects people. The guy immediately next to the woman
Okay.
very closely resembles specifically the guy that created this hatred for the Brightwoods in you.
Right there.
Like,
Nobody
almost
notices
like
if a body disappears.
like if there was like a second version of that guy, he'd be sitting on the couch right now.
The time, Duchess. Bide your time.
And
Bide your
so,
time.
having
Bide your
having
time.
given Duchess that little nugget, we're gonna move on.
You can hear it, but I just sighed very heavily.
We're gonna
I
move
had a
on
feeling.
to old Lorzy over here, who's having the time of
Oh.
his life with the other high elves.
He's busy right now. He's up here waiting for Jamie to come back.
How dare you? Fine,
Right?
We'll skip Lorzy. We'll go.
Oh, wait.
to...
I have a suggestion. Have you considered moving around some of the NPCs to mingle with other groups?
Yes,
Which might be helpful for
but
us.
there are so many NPCs.
Please bring me some NPCs. I require them.
Realistically, most of the NPCs that would be moving would be out of the main hall into one of the side areas. And so you could then follow them, or you could move on your own. But, like, typically the reason they found themselves in the side areas is because that's the area they want to be in.
Actually have a question real quick.
I'm just doing more of this.
This is a door, right?
Yes.
Is it open?
Yes.
Would I be able to see in there?
Yes.
Okay. Because I cannot see in there.
Oh, right, yeah.
That
I
was
was
also
wondering
was-
where you were going with that. I was like, yeah, I mean, it's just like a cloth wall. Of course you'd see it
Okay.
there.
Because I would like to keep an eye right there just in case somebody tries to come through here.
Fair enough. I hadn't even considered that. I mean, I had considered that. You don't.
Did you?
You don't even know. Always on your toes with me.
Is watching, Lazowski.
Always
Exactly. So we are going to
No.
we'll go ahead and have
But-
Alar move here.
Perfectly normal. Why would you say oh no at that?
While
Xandar's
he's
gonna
watching you
move
in the shower.
here.
Look, it's late at night and my brain does weird things.
Like watching people in the shower.
Ew, no.
Did I hear Travis back or nah?
He's on his way downstairs.
Okay. Well, we're still gonna go to Corin and Songshen first, and then we'll let Lorazis try to riz his headmistress, and then we'll end for tonight.
See, that's the thing. He was like, "Ooh, he could roll for me," but like, I want you. He should do that.
All right.
Oh, they're putting food away.
So I will say, like Corin and Songshen, you just kind of been having kind of pleasant conversations with Roland and Tom, and like Liana, you've been after like the initial 7 or 8. Corin's kind of slowed down his rate of drinking, and you all are just kind of having a nice conversation with each other. And it is now back to your turn in the initiative.
Oh, that's where Aylar went. Who are the people Aylar went to talk to?
Would you like to introduce yourself?
I want to know if I know them before I go over there.
History check?
Oh, I'm good at those. No, 9.
I mean, they look hot, though.
I mean,
You like hot people.
yeah, well, who doesn't? That's not exposing anything.
Back, sorry, I was on grocery duties.
Here, I have to move the cat. Okay. I will pat Corin's hand and lean down, kiss him on the cheek, because he's sure that makes someone really high heels, and then go over to Ayla. And I will
So
introduce myself.
You're dumping Corin.
Yeah,
Corin loses to Alar. Ooh.
of course he does.
Ooh.
I just put my hand on Ayla's shoulder. Hi, how's it going over here? I'm Sunshine. I put my hand out.
Yes. I remember you. Have you met, and he points at the one closest to you. This is Leona Hornraven. She's like, I'm one of the king's nieces, and she kind of just does like a simple head nod. And this here is the very stunning Catherine Evenwood.
It's lovely to meet the both of you.
She kind of does like a very basic curtsy and a head nod to you.
Nobody wanted to shake my hand.
They're women.
I mean, yeah, I couldn't tell. I was expecting a beautiful feminine man, but
Philip doesn't make those.
I actually don't. I just love facial hair, I guess.
Is it because you can't grow it?
I literally have a beard right now
I was
that
about to
is
say, he
out
has
of
a beard.
control.
Yeah, but what is the quality of the beard?
It is
It's live on Twitch.
It's in need of upkeep, if we're being
Live
honest.
on Twitch.
Yeah.
Live on Twitch, view this man's beard.
Yeah. If you want to make fun of my facial hair, get in my
Hey.
comments, Fig.
His
Don't make me-
beard is more glorious than my beard. Mine ain't shit.
I recently had to shave my beard. is not good.
Congratulations, I got in your comments.
Thank you, Argus. And he said beardy, which I can only assume means very beardy, which is what I am. How dare you? How absolutely dare you? Is
Actually,
Songshin his smite range?
No.
Yes.
Um,
A pixie will
Oh, to
travel.
the DM, she is at all times in smite range.
My fairy can travel right close to her, and I can
Hey,
send a
no,
smite
why
right
would
through
you
them.
smite me? Aylar is right here.
He
Also,
doesn't have smites.
I'm
And
sure he has
should
something
have.
else, though.
I should have multiclassed him into Paladin, though. I did update him, so he's no longer a College of Sword bard like real Alar. He's his own thing.
Yeah, Philip, are you putting any
Mostly.
levels of paladin or cleric or something in your Alar?
Real Aylar.
Could, but I can't
Real-
talk about that right now because we're
Real
kind
quick,
of
I
already
just
over.
gotta say something.
That's fair.
The beardy was actually a reference to SpongeBob.
Oh no.
I miss SpongeBob as a kid, mainly because when we first moved to Tennessee, we didn't have cable, and then I was old.
You can still watch it.
I can, but I've never taken the time to do so. So I recognize certain SpongeBob memes, but that's about it.
Mayonnaise is not an instrument.
See?
While
I
I'm
get that
over here-
reference.
Horseradish is not an instrument either.
I didn't know there was a second thing.
There was.
There's a list of things.
Yeah,
goes through.
Patrick's like, is mayonnaise an instrument? And then Score's like,
No, Patrick, mayonnaise is not an instrument.
At the end of that episode, they play "Sweet Sweet Victory" at the Super Bowl.
Yep.
and Squidward is genuinely happy for once.
Yeah.
One of 3
And never-
episodes that Squidward has a good ending in.
Good for him.
He deserves
then he
it.
dies.
Squidward deals with everyone else's shit all the time.
So, what is
Uh,
Songshan doing while you're over here?
I wanna make people talk about like, hey, do you live in the city? I know you're the niece of the king, but I don't know if you like hang out in the city or if you have like a manor outside of the city. Since I know who she is now, do I know kind of what she does day to day? In terms of like, is she a lady of leisure as a very rich woman? Charity work? I don't know. That's what royals do.
She's actually not. So, and I will say, yeah, having been introduced to her, the name rings a bell. And you would know that Leona, as the youngest child of Leoric, no, the youngest child of Ulrich, is currently the only unmarried member of Ulrich's children.
Yeah. Okay.
And also spends her time currently among the royal foresters that kind of travel the eastern border, keeping an eye on the Dragonborn kingdom, such as it is, making sure nothing unexpected comes up from the Dragon Ways.
Okay.
And so she, most of the time, has the exact opposite of a life of leisure.
Okay. I would assume that I don't know a shit ton of what her job entails every day, but knowing that she does a thing that is important, I will lay it on thick and just be like, man, I've heard about what you have to deal with and like the amount of work you do. That's amazing. It must be really difficult.
Hey, where you going?
Truly, the boredom is the worst thing.
Oh,
Most
is
of
the
the time.
brother okay?
Oh, Fenrir's brother fell.
Oops.
Well, that's not good.
Mm-mm.
Best wishes.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, she's going to. Yes, despite some of the growing rumors around what is happening in the Dragon Ways, there's been no kind of increased activity to suggest the level of reaction that we're putting forth. But I'm not at the decision-making level. I'm just kind of at the shoot things level.
That's almost more important, though, surely.
Some
A
would
decision
argue
can't
that,
happen
yes.
if you don't do the shooting.
Indeed.
I'm going to be over here doing this for a minute. I don't know what Corin wants to do with the other half of the time.
Corin, is
I've
there
run out
something?
of laughing.
Is there something you'd like to do with the other half of the turn? Songshan ditches you and starts flirting with the niece of the king.
That's good. That's great.
I'm going to get a promotion.
I will. Is that what we're calling it now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're calling it now.
I'm gonna tap Roland on the shoulder and just be like, just be cool, dudes. And I'm gonna walk over here and introduce myself to whoever the fuck these people are.
All
That seems
right.
fun.
I know who they are, I think.
I hope so.
What
Okay.
the? I didn't create these NPCs. When did they get in
Yeah.
here?
I normally say that minutes before going to ChatGPT for a name generator.
So, you introduce yourself, and they introduce themselves back. This is Freya Hornraven and her husband, Tavian. Freya is the younger sister of the king, and Tavian is her husband. Who
Also, just real quick, are these homies just guards?
Those are Kale and Freya Stoneforge. They are two of the librarians manning the front gate.
Sick. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I knew they were significant.
One's
Yes.
checking for magic, right?
Yeah, so there's two normal guards, and then they're the two checking for magic coming through the front gate.
Do they know that Song Shen is undead?
Yes. I think it's a safe
Oh, wow.
assumption that anyone. Well, they might not know she's undead, but I think it's a safe assumption that anyone that you know is a part of the librarians, they know that you're working with the librarians. So it's not like, oh, we know Giles is here to make sure no one approaches the king, and then Giles doesn't know that we're here to make sure no one dies. Like, you are mutually aware of each other, if that makes sense to everyone.
Mhm.
But yes, Corin, you introduce yourself to these two, which is the younger sister and brother-in-law of the king.
Okay. I would love it if you'd kick off this conversation because I have no idea what to fucking say to these people.
Why are we so bad, like, socially?
I literally don't know these people. I feel like it's
Yeah.
very in character for me to not know what the fuck to talk to these people about.
Freya's not going to start the conversation, but Tavian's going to be like,
Let's flavor it as I came over here because this dude still has a tray full of fucking drinks, and I'll
just,
get one
you
of
just
those.
grab a few more.
Fair.
You're,
He just took the wine bottle from him too.
yeah, you don't need this anymore.
If I'm not mistaken, Song Shen went to go flirt with their daughter,
Niece.
and now you're going over towards them getting drinks. Or am I mistaken?
So Song Shen is currently flirting with the king's niece, and Corin is grabbing some drinks and talking to the king's sister.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the mother of Song Shen's
Target of
current
flirting,
companion?
yeah.
No.
No.
Damn it.
Okay.
Is she here?
The
Would she be up, like, there?
Yeah. The mother of the person Song Shen is flirting with is Selena Hornraven, the wife of Ulrich, the brother to the king.
Okay. I'm glad my mother-in-law can see me working.
Exactly. Because it's
Wow.
just
That
flat ground.
progressed fast.
That's direct eye line right there.
Oh, God.
Trust me,
I'm a
buddy. I'm
delight.
fucking your daughter.
Yeah. So Freya's
Yeah,
going to
I
kind of
look over at some
continue
point, like, yeah.
after like the nice, polite introduction is going to take another sip of her drink, and Tavian's going to be the one to kind of initiate the conversation and be like, so I actually saw a couple rounds of the tournament. It's incredible. The caliber of fighters this year was just it's just insane. You must be extremely proud to have taken the
Oh, fantastic competition. Enjoyed it very much.
You
The most
heard
fun I've
broken
had
sweat.
in years.
It was extremely fun to watch. Were you aware that the battleground would change each time, or
No, I had no idea.
Oh.
That was an unpleasant surprise in many situations, but no, I had no idea.
my personal favorite? Okay, so the maze. I feel like
Christ,
you
the
were running
maze.
100 miles an hour. I just
Yeah.
remember it started, and then I couldn't even focus on anyone else that round. I just saw you just running through it. You just kept taking exactly the right turn. I almost thought you were going to kill that lion in a single round.
Well, I thought he was going to kill me with that blasted fire thorn shit he was throwing at me, but here we are.
They conjure these magic creatures, and I'm very glad that no one
Robot.
died this year. God damn it!
I started saying it when the Twitch stream went down.
I do
Oh,
like OBS lets me know because my kilobytes per second
Well.
drops down to 0.
Yep, you're doing bad.
Mother.
Oh. Oh, this is unfortunate.
We're gonna almost come back, maybe.
But
Oh, he
also,
Wait, holy shit. I'm sorry. I just had an epiphany over here. You said one of the Brightwoods looked like it was the same dude of the motherfuckers that started the whole fucking thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Did you hear my or am I still a robot? God damn it. Okay.
Hey, Rich,
figure it out after
Ah,
you
there
dissect
we are.
him.
Am I a person?
you are.
All right.
I'm gonna ask the bag very politely when I get the chance to not eat him, but just hold his body in stasis so I can deal with it and look at it later.
Kind of a weird
Probably just a
request,
potion
but
of
you know.
longevity.
All right.
Thanks.
But you
I'll
will
explain
let
why
me
to you
know when
later.
you're done with them, so I could use them for experiments, right? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I just need him for a bit so I can hunt down the rest of the people who did some shit to me. So I'll explain my backstory to you later. Don't worry about it.
I love learning about new people. God damn it, am I a robot?
No, you're
No.
good.
Oh, you're fine now.
You're good
Okay.
now.
I see OBS drop to 0, and I'm like, God damn it, it's about to happen.
No, I'm just
That must be very worrying.
yeah. Oh, also, Riley, the name Brightwood wouldn't happen to ring any bells for you, would it?
Wait, what?
I
Riley.
am trying to think how we could answer that. I'm gonna go with he just kind of goes,
No.
and then just kind of falls silent.
Just and fall silent.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I might retcon his reaction during the
Later.
week
Okay.
because I have not thought about
Roll built that.
if who he was originally would have had knowledge of basically the Brightwoods as a family. So, yeah.
Yeah.
He's contemplative, not dismissive, if that
Okay.
helps you.
So he basically has to go find the right filing cabinet, pull it open, and start
Yeah,
pawing through those
he's
files.
diving into his mind palace right now, kind of thing.
Okay, that makes more sense. Okay.
All right. So we will end with, I would say, Argus, you can either continue as Roland right now, or with Songshen and Korin kind of um, s- peeling off. If you want to switch over to Eldrick for this turn, you can, but either one is up to you. And then
Roland is trying not to freak out, so he's actually going to try and leave the room and find a quiet like garden or something so he can pray in peace.
Okay. So
Because he's not having the greatest time dealing with all this.
I would say
I've got to go. Bye, guys.
bye, Blue.
Bye,
See you
bye.
next week.
Bye.
I would say for like a quiet garden,
Hold
your
on
two.
1 sec. Sorry.
Oh, no problem.
I didn't catch that last part.
So your two options for like a quiet garden. outside in the courtyard, and it might not be super quiet, but most of the courtyard you would have options for kind of, and you might have to walk past the garden to kind of like the tree grove that's kind of past it, or there's one on the second floor, but you being Roland and kind of being nervous and not wanting to screw up would know that you're technically not allowed up there. So I
think
would
Roland
say your two options would either be the courtyard or there is a library here, kind of thing.
think he'd go for the probably a quiet corner of the courtyard.
Okay. And you definitely have, um, you kind of, you're allowed to be in and out, so you can kind of exit um, the palace and kind of find an area in the courtyard to just kind of
To the
recollect
void we
yourself.
go.
Yeah. And so
Hello, Void. It was nice to meet you here.
I could potentially load the, well, it might look weird because it's definitely not going to be. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see here. And we're going to.
Oh man,
So, Roland, you would. This
And
is
now
kind of
none of the
the
token placements will make any sense.
exactly. Yeah, it's gonna be bad. Uh, oh, there you are.
Oh no.
It's still no. Why is it still showing you there instead of? Okay. Well, I don't know what to do with that. But yeah, here there's like a nice little. Um, there we go. Like alternating color lit garden that ends with kind of like this nice marble table with lots of stone benches around it, which on my screen shows you at the benches and the table, but on the watch mode shows you barely into it. So we're just going to kind of deal with it. And then just a little bit to the north of this area is kind of a less maintained landscaping, just kind of tree grove that goes right up to the edge of the kind of keep walls. So I would say that's probably your best bet. I'd say the tree grove is probably going to be the quietest. There are probably some guests kind of meandering around, walking this kind of garden path. But the majority of the guests are going to be on the other side of the pathway that you saw, kind of where there's a lot of tables set outside for refreshments. There's kind of like live performances going on. So there's less people on this side, but there would be people. And then if you kind of go outside the garden heading north, you'd probably find a very secluded area for yourself.
Probably the tree grove, since that'd be the quietest. He'd go to there.
All right.
So
Yeah.
we'll just say he's over there now.
And I'm just going to reload the other map because this one's not cooperating. But yes, you can absolutely be there. And Are you wanting to pray?
Yeah, he's just trying to like pray to like center himself so that he has something to focus on that isn't involved with the whole mission thing.
Fair enough. It can be a lot, if we're being honest, the whole mission thing.
Not mentally prepared for tonight.
The fact that roughly like half your family could be considered just straight up dicks probably isn't helping things either. But yeah, Roland's going through some stuff. Why don't you roll a religion check for me? And you are proficient in it, so you'd add a +4 to it.
That would be a 16
All right.
for a dirty 20.
Nice. Yeah. You kind of you let yourself just kind of leave the party as it is. You stop looking at literally every person thinking, are they going to start shit? And you walk outside, you walk past a bunch of other people, you find the garden, you keep walking, you find some trees, you're fully alone, and you just pray. And you don't like get a literal response, but you do kind of
He
this
feels
rising
better.
this rising panic that you had settles, and you kind of get back to, okay, it's okay, like I don't need to be the one who finds the guy, right? I just need to be there.
Present in case
Yeah.
something happens.
I just need to be there, and I need to be on the right side. It's okay. I don't need it. Doesn't have to be this much pressure. And so you kind of come down from the panic you're feeling as you're like, there's so many important people here. Like, who would even want to talk to me? Like, how would I even find out if there's a plot? No one's going to want to talk to me. Like, you kind of get past that panic kind of setting. And so we will pick up next week with kind of our third round of mingling and see what happens. Hopefully, next week, my internet doesn't decide to just die repeatedly. So, if that happens, hopefully I won't spend the first hour and a half of our session not accomplishing anything.
I'm hoping we'll accomplish things at some point.
Yeah.
Since the end of my turn got cut off by whatever it was, I want to get away from this guy
Okay.
because he's too friendly. And I want to have just kind of moved over this way.
Fair enough.
Moderate.
I wanted to drink and flirt more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was pretty
Flirt's the
much
wrong word. Just talk.
Seduce.
Get to know her.
Seduce.
Find out what are you into, girl?
What are your turn-ons? Like, what sign are you?
How
Ask
you
Yeah.
for
doing?
that wine bottle again.
She definitely found mine, which is insulting my father.
God, what
Some
a weird,
people like being insulted.
what
as
a
well,
weird kink, man.
Yeah. If that's the
That's fucked
case,
up.
Lorazes is in love with me. All
yeah.
right.
God.
Yeah. Everyone have a good night.
Oh, and just to be obnoxious, I've definitely run my hand across Sungshin's back as I walk past.
Oh my God.
Fantastic. I'll
Does she have
allow
to
it.
make a wisdom save?
Maybe a charisma save to see if she's charmed.
Ooh.
Ooh. I shouldn't have said
roll.
charisma though. She probably has
Yeah,
like a
no,
plus
I'm proficient
9.
in that. Fuck you, it's a
God
20.
Yeah.
My natural charisma really holds up for me there.
Somehow.
Well, I'm gonna roll just in case I roll a nat 20. Nope, it's a 7.
Oh,
You
so-
just punched me in the back.
You know how good that would have been? I did not
Corin-
punch you in the back. You just
Corin
didn't.
is a little drunk, and maybe the touch on the stroke of the back was not quite as tender as he meant. But Songshen, somehow you
Or
withstand.
how about I don't fuck up actually just touching a person, and she just doesn't go weak in the knees when I walk by.
Yeah,
Seems fine.
That's fine.
Fine, I'll allow it.
That's the
Yes.
fantasy part.
Somehow you resist the pure oozing charisma of.
I will say though, if you had
Just
nat
drunk
1, it
old
would have been a
man.
straight smack on the ass.
Well,
Yeah, Nat 1 is a smack on the ass. Everything else, you do what you intended, and then Songshen with the dirty 20 gets to decide to not swoon. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
To be fair, this drunk old man has never touched me before, so I'm more
Drunk
confused than anything.
I love how
He's
I'm
in
so
his
old all of a
40s.
sudden. So hateful.
Yeah.
Well, Raz
She's
is
literally-
older than Corin.
She's literally
He's-
never called me old once until today, and all of a sudden now I'm an old man.
I need a new thing.
Yeah, she's never
Oh.
worn a dress before today.
That's true.
Yeah.
Right.
Plus, this like niece to the king is fucking apparently all
Yeah.
over
Wait.
her.
Yeah. How old is the niece? She might be more within my age range.
I'm just saying,
I think
Songshen, with your level of charisma,
I do think
hotel room key, and like just move on, and she'll
I'm about
meet you
to
there.
say if she's too young though, maybe I should punch Songshin in the back.
I do think I have an answer for this.
Oh God.
NPC.
I'm not trying to sleep with her. To be fair.
Sure.
Well, what the fuck are you doing? We're at a fucking ball.
Oh my god, she's real young.
Oh no. How old is she?
She is 22.
Oh, no, that's fine. That's my age. I'm that age technically, kinda.
Okay, fair.
Okay, big.
What the fuck? I'm 24 in real life.
I forgot that I made her like a literal baby of the family. Like Leoric, her older brother, is 42, and Freya, her
Jesus.
older
Wait,
sister, is 38. Like
Philip,
they went on a 16-year dry spell, and they were like, "You want to have a third kid?" And you're like, "Nah, fuck it, why not?"
How old are the parents?
Philip, what was the name of that boy?
There was no boy.
The name of the son, the first son of this
Watch
branch of
the
the family?
VOD, you bitch.
You
It was
said
Leoric.
Leoric?